Hello and welcome back to a brand new episode of the Pick a Side podcast. My name is Joel Moran and I'm here with River Brown, Andrew Velez, and Mr. Joe Dels, who was wildly disrespectful. You had 5 minutes to fix yourself up and you started doing it while I'm giving an intro. My goodness, can you be more disrespectful?
My bad. How you doing, Riv?
Doing good, man. We had our meeting today for middle school basketball.
How'd it go?
I'm excited. Saw some players in there.
Oh, like, what do you mean you're meeting?
Do you have like a general meeting to see like who's gonna play and then tryouts on Monday?
Oh, do you have a draft?
Nah, this is like for the school, bro.
I thought this was like a.
Have you cut players before?
This would be my first year.
Cutting players
in middle school?
You can't.
I guess you can only have so many spots.
If you get 30 people in there, it's 15 spots. Yeah. Somebody has to go. I have a problem.
Was it like 6th, 7th, 8th?
Yeah. So we'll get like 40 heads.
So that hasn't happened to you yet.
This is my first time coaching middle school.
Okay.
So I'm excited. Like,
what if a kid cries in front of you when you tell them to go?
I really don't care. Like, that's just something they have to like get better.
You gotta tell them this is a good thing.
No, I'm just gonna say, bro, you have to get better.
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
But be nice about it. These are also like 11, 12-year-olds.
They respect me because I'm who I am.
Yeah.
So me
they need him to
nice
be harsh.
Be me.
It builds thick skin.
It does.
You gotta get better.
But there could be a lesson behind it. It doesn't have to be just mean.
The lesson is
get better.
Come back next year and prove me wrong.
What if it's an 8th grader?
Are you gonna tell them what's wrong with their game or no?
Yeah. I'm definitely of the mindset of like, yo, this is why you got cut. Like,
what if it's everything for somebody? Like, what if a kid's just so bad
that you have
you like? That's it. It's a one-liner.
Work on your overall game. Like if you can't handle, like you gotta work your handles.
Work on your overall game. You gotta feel like, listen, bro. Right now you're not doing nothing right. Begin the lap. If you come back next year, you could play some defense. You could rebound.
I like the one-liner. The one-liner is nicer. Work on your overall game. Because if you're a kid, what can you say to that? If somebody tells you work on your overall game, what can I say? It's like
I had a kid,
but you don't know. You're gonna be like. If you tell a kid you have to work on an overall game, he's gonna go and shoot 5,000 times every day.
One of the kids,
it's not your problem. You just get him out the gym.
The kid on my AAU team, he asked me yesterday. We were practicing, and he was like, "Yeah, coach, can I talk to you at the practice?" I'm like, "Yeah, you can talk to me at the practice." So he come to me at the practice. He's like, "Hey, coach, what can I do to work on my confidence? Like, work on my game?" He's like, when I get out there, I'm nervous and I want to make an impact.
How good is he? Like,
he's like the 8th man. So
okay.
I just was like. Yo, that ass, like, respectfully, just gotta shoot. Like just go outside, shoot the ball. Like, make yourself a threat. Like, So when I put you out there and you catch that shit, you shoot that shit. First, you gotta work on shooting. Because right now, you just catching it and you
don't know what to do with it.
So I gotta take you out. Get on the shooting, and then we'll see if you can make it or not. You know what I'm saying?
Does he have potential? Does he do other things?
He works hard as hell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe he could become a good player for you. He just needs to shoot.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I literally don't know what he can do because he gets on the court. Like, I know he can play defense.
That's important.
Is he a practice player? How does he play in practice?
He's all right in practice.
Yeah. He's
confident in terms of the defense. Like defense, he's locked.
What about in the game defense?
Game defense, solid. The O is just, you can only have him for like Andre Roberson type shit.
Oh, it's that bad?
Yeah, it's because I don't know what he can do. So like, he's out there catching it, travel.
He's not even cutting though.
Roberson like go out offensive rebounds.
Bro, he don't want to cut because if he get the ball, he got to go up.
Put it up.
Yeah, he don't even want to. So I'm like, yo, bro, like. You got to lock in. So
you got to draw up a play, first play of the game. Just get him a layup.
He can't even get that.
He can't get a layup?
Nah. Like
he's going to waste a possession.
I have 5 guards. He can't even get that. Yeah, I got 5 guards.
That'll be a waste of a possession.
No, it would be.
Just off a play for somebody
else. I was very honest
with
I cursed him out yesterday. I was like, yo, y'all embarrassing me out here. Like, legitimately, we scrimmage in the 6th grade team. I'm like, yo, y'all effing embarrassing me out here. Like, I walked back, and I stopped the whole practice.
Did you know how long I had to work today?
Yo, I'm like, yo, dead ass, y'all? Like, y'all's playing soft. Like, legitimately.
I would love to come to one of your
Yo, bro,
games.
I be wilding, but, like, they respect me, so they just be like, Riv mad, y'all.
Yeah.
Tighten up, like, lock in. Because I'm usually playful. I'm in there chilling, like, yo, come on, get this shit done.
Can we come to one of your games?
Yeah, for sure. Show up, bro, for sure.
Oh, bro, your popcorn just came in yesterday.
That shit was good.
Was it really?
Yeah, that shit
was
good.
Good. Thank God. I hope they didn't give you bullshit. I'd have been.
Nah, it's expensive, but it's solid. Yeah. I wouldn't buy it again, but it was good.
I would never buy it again, but I'm supporting you, not the popcorn.
What did you get?
It was a caramel.
The fire queso was lit.
I don't remember which. I remember there's a caramel. I can't remember all of them, like a Cecil or something.
Hey, Dels, you were one of the few 50. I've sent it out to 50 people.
What? The link you're saying?
Yeah. You answered.
Yeah, I'm always gonna support you.
That's real.
But $40 for 3 things of fucking popcorn, bro, I was sick.
You fleeced them? I didn't know how much it was. I was just like, yo.
My brother texted me the same thing. He's like, $10 of popcorn is pretty steep.
It's so expensive.
I'm like, it is.
Nuts, yeah. We made over $12,000. So it was
good shit. That's a lot of
well,
money.
I mean, we're robbing y'all.
$40
for some popcorn.
$40, but still, that's that's like over 200, 300 popcorn.
I'm excited though. Monday is tryouts. I really want to see you ass. Like I get the fun out of that. Like,
what do you do with the money? What do you do with my investment?
Wait, hold up. You get the fun out of seeing people that are
no,
bad?
you got because like remember how we was in middle school and you got the gym warriors,
yeah,
and then you got the after school warriors.
Yeah,
they talk great. They nice. They could do this. So I can't wait till we blow that whistle because I want to see who really could do it. Like who really gonna show out. And for the people who talk the most, if you get cut, I'm on your ass on Tuesday. Like I can't wait to see you at lunch. Like you got cut. Like how
you're the one that cut.
Yeah, but how you get cut? Like like that's the funny part. Like, yo, bro, you told me you was nice. Like what happened to all that gym stuff you be doing?
Yeah.
So I that's what I'm excited for. But we got a good team. We got a good team. Ain't got no bigs though.
Riv, you also have to remember, you're a grown ass man.
Yo, bro, like when you in Patterson, shit different. Shit different.
The way you're talking to the kids, like you're in school with them.
Yo, shit different. Like
Bro said, yo, how'd you get cut?
like the only way to relate, to get them to respect and relate to you is
disrespect them.
No,
yes,
to act like them.
But you have to meet them at their level. Like you have to kind of get that, like to connect with them, get to that. All right, I don't need you to be serious for 7, 8. I don't need you to be my teacher.
Gotta be a
7,
big
8.
homie.
Yeah, like a big bro. Like that's why I'll be like, yo, I'm walking in. Like I walk in school. Like we get to class. They like, yo, River, like, we got gym today. I'm like, yeah, we got gym today. They like, line up, let's do this. Like, cool. We walk in, give out. When we start doing the work, we gotta throw a couple jokes in there while we doing the work. They don't want to do the work. They're gonna sit there. They frustrated. So you gotta be like, yo, come on, tighten up, bro. You want some? They do some funny shit like, yo, this shit hard, like this shit. Like they say some weird ayo shit. You gotta be like, ayo. Like you gotta just joke around, play with them, like just meet them because there's a lot of old people in the building, so they can't relate to that age. You know what I'm saying? We are still close enough to where we can. And we gotta keep them off the street, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's really the thing, like keeping them off the street. I hope I don't have to cut the hoodlums. I hope I don't. Like, I really, if I cut the hoodlums, they back outside.
Is there any academic, like you have to have a certain like GPA
sure.
or something? Gotta have like a 2.2
or something. Bro, this one kid in my class, he's done, bro. Like he's gonna go there Monday. I'm gonna just look at him like, you failed. Like I'm in the class, like you're not gonna make it, but like. Good luck. Like you gonna make the team, but you ain't
gonna play,
bro. A month in, you're done. Like I've seen his progress report. I see his progress report.
Straight F's.
Inappropriate in class. Doesn't do homework. Fails every test. Constantly disruptive. So I'm just looking at him. I saw him in the meeting today. I'm like, bro, what you doing? What you doing here? He like, bro, Rip, I'm gonna change. I'm like, all right. Like, I'll see you on this is year 3 for him. Like, he's been in my class 3 years. I'm like, all right, bet. Like,
it's a 16-year-old 8th
Wait,
grader?
he's an 8.5?
No, so my class is 6, 7, 8th. So it's like behavior.
You had him at
kids,
6th grade.
6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade in the same class.
How's he keep passing?
When you're in special ed, bro, you go.
No
like
kid left behind.
They do have that rule now. So I just like I'm like, yo, bro, like
it's a bad rule.
Yeah, it is. But some of these kids don't need to be staying in school. They need to go. Like they need to keep moving along, moving ahead. Or they'll be deviant. You'll have the 16-year-olds in middle school selling drugs. Yes. So some of them gotta go. But I'm like,
there's gotta be certain.
I saw him today. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna talk to your moms tomorrow. Like, yo, you don't need to be trying out. Like, you ain't gonna make it. So we'll see. Monday it's exciting. I'm excited for the opportunity. You know, the head coach was in there talking, like, yeah, we gotta have respect.
You gonna be like Coach Carter?
And I'm just looking at everybody else laughing because I'm like, these niggas don't respect me. Like, come on, bro. Like, they gonna be in there wilding. You gonna look at me, I'm gonna look at you. It's gonna be like, nah. So we'll see. I'm excited though. It was a good day today.
That was a nice story.
Hey,
I
these kids
enjoyed
out
that.
there, bro. Like if I could record these kids all day, they're so funny. Like they're legitimately so funny, but they be dead ass. So it's like these young kids now, man.
Sounds like somebody I know.
Me, bro.
Literally.
Yeah, bro. That's
see
why
a lot of yourself in them?
Well, I be sitting there, they be doing shit, and I be like, yeah.
I did that. Yeah.
Yeah, like, this one kid, he went to the bathroom, and all you hear is mad noise in the bathroom. You do. So the security guard like, yo, those your kids in there? I'm like, probably. I'm going to go check. I went in the bathroom. They all in there giggling. So I'm like, yo, come out the bathroom. I'm like, yo, get out. Like, I got deep in my voice. They come out. I'm like, yo, who in there playing? So one of my kids, he like, yeah, Diego was playing. I'm like, why you lying? He was like, what you mean? I was like, bro, I heard your voice in there like you lying. He's like, bro, I wasn't lying, bro. SMD. I'm like, why you tell me that? Like,
Oh my
I'm like,
God.
why? And he just stormed off, and I'm just like, yeah, that was me. I can't even wild off on you. Like, I want. Like,
Did he say SMD or he actually said?
I said SMD here, but he gave me the full. Nah, I ain't do that shit. Fuck out of here, SMD. Like, you bugging, you always bothering me. Walked off, stormed off. I'm just looking at him. Kids looking at me like, Riv, you gonna let him talk to you like that? Yeah, I'm just like,
Riv, you gonna let him talk to you like that? They're trying to instigate.
Bro, that's how they talking it. So you gotta just look at them like, oh, come on, y'all. So I'm like, all right. So he go where he go. Give him a break. He come back to class. Mr. River, can I talk to you for a second? So I'm like, all right, bet. Like, I come outside. I'm like, what's up? He like, yo, I ain't even mean to tell you that. I ain't even mean to. I just had a bad day, and I'm just like, I start laughing because I'm like, I get it.
He's real for apologizing.
They'll apologize, but in that moment, you gotta keep them like you won't pop it on them because it's like they're so disrespectful, bro. Mm-hmm. One dude, one time,
nah, SFD is
bro. That's
crazy.
Like in front of the other kids too. Like, nah, I'm talking about we in transition.
He bugged out.
So like everybody heard him say that, and everybody's just looking at me, and I'm like, God, like he fake just disrespecting me in front of mad.
But that's good on you for not bugging out the
for
kid.
For sure, because
yeah,
I was gonna be like, yo, like, come on.
I feel like you did a great job of de-escalating the situation.
Yeah, yeah. This one time I threatened this girl in my class. She was like, oh, did this, and I was like, yo, I'll beat your pops up. Like, you keep
what the?
I said that shit like 2 years ago when I was first starting. I was like, yo, bro, I'll beat your pops up. You keep playing with me. Stop talking to me like that. And I knew I had to, like, from that moment, I had to chill, bro. I had to chill. Patterson, they don't care, bro. As long as you don't put your hands on them, the whole wordplay stuff.
I'm just gonna be transparent, bro. I'm gonna beat your pops up. It's hilarious.
Yeah, bro. It's because you got you dealing with kids bringing in knives, drugs. Like the last thing they worry about is the word of mouth.
That's in middle school,
dude. Yeah, bro. They found a body in school one, a dead body, a dead body
at the school.
Yeah, in the garbage. You know how the garbage bins used to be in the playground? Mm-hmm. Dead body. Playground.
P-Town,
garbage.
P-Town ain't it, man.
Yeah. I'm thinking they gonna take school off. They went back the next day.
Yeah,
you think I'm valid in P-Town, bro?
You don't even want to be, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. It's not cool. I'll be walking. Some homeless man tried to rob me. Like, legitimately. He did the funniest thing ever. He opened the door for me, let me in. He was like, I got it. You know how the homeless people, they let you in? Yeah. Go in, I get my Burger King. I come out. He opens the door for me again. I'm walking out. Next thing you know, I'm gonna hold my bag. Oh, I drop my shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh shit, run off. I'm like, yo, you tried to rob me. Like, he legitimately tried to take my Burger King bag and rob me after holding the door for me twice. Not a regular homeless man, because regular homeless, I get $5, $1. No, he tried to rob me, bro. Shit bad out there.
He was probably telling him no all day. He like, fuck this, I'm gonna rob.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my Burger King one way or another.
Like, you know, I had 2 burgers and some fries, and he definitely ate good for the day. Shit dangerous out there. I'm fighting for my life. Every day, bro.
That's a great segue into some basketball talk that we haven't been talking about in a while. But on this episode, on this podcast, we're going to have a couple things. NBA breakout, some preseason takeaways, NFL pick'em. As always, at the very end of the show, we're going to give you all our picks for NFL Week 7. And then just the Monday Night Football games that happened, the two that we're going to briefly cover for you guys, especially for Atlanta Falcons fans. I feel like they've been waiting on some content to cover their team. So let's get on to the first topic. NBA breakout players at every position. That's what we're going to do. The point guard position. Who was your guys' breakout?
You know who mine is.
I think we have the same one.
Payne Pritchard.
I was thinking about it.
Who's yours?
It was going to be Payne. I was going to write Payne.
No, Payne Pritchard's mine. He's going to be in the starting lineup, I presume. I think Anthony Simons can come off the bench. Now, breakout for Payne Pritchard's interesting because 6th man of the year, we know he can give you. All-star is a stretch, but I think he'd be a borderline all-star. I think he's someone when February comes around, we're going to be talking about, should we throw Payne Pritchard in here?
Should we vote for
Payne Pritchard? Should we vote for Darius Garland? Payne Pritchard's averaging 23 this year.
You really got to stop. You really got to stop, bro.
I think he's going to be, I think first time getting real starter minutes, I think he's a guy that's going to hover around probably like that 18 to 20 points per game. He's always been an efficient player. Of course, just coming off the bench. But he's someone that I think is going to translate. And I think that he's going to, be a borderline all-star player. He's not going to make it because there's so much talent. But I think he's going to be someone that takes a leap for sure.
I'm floored. You also have Payne Pritchard?
I was going to say, because I look at breakout player, and breakout can mean a few things. It could just mean a guy jumping on the scene that we've probably known, but not everybody knows. Could be a guy breaking out into just a different skill. I was going to say Tyrese Maxey in terms of just breaking out and showing everybody he can be a playmaker. I think that's where I was going to nip to, because I feel like there's going to be a ton of responsibility with Tyrese Maxey. Embiid looks well in practice. PG was working out in one-on-ones the other day, but you still, with them two, you don't know. It's still always a wait and see. You have Quentin Grimes, who I think is going to be more into that catch-and-shoot type vibe. VJ Edgecombe is still a rookie, so you wait and see. Jared McCain's going to be out for some time, too. So I think the bulk of it is Maxey. He's always benefited, and he's played great, but he's always benefited with Embiid on the court. When Embiid is on the court, you see Maxey at his best, which I think is fine. He's a great number 2, elite scorer, very great flamethrower.
Mm-hmm.
But what's lacking was that, that initiation skill, that skill to just be that extra passer, to be a legit point guard. I think this year would be the year he really showed. I think he's shown advancement as a scorer in terms of the floater improving, the finishing, the shooting off the dribble, the shooting just in general with the ball, without the ball. That's there. His playoff scoring is always really good. But in terms of just being a real point guard, I think they're going to need that, because right now they have a bunch of scoring guards. Jeremy McCain, Tyrese Maxey. VJ's more of a slashing guard, but in the sense, no real point guard. They need one. I think Maxey would be that.
Interesting. I'm shocked. Do you have Andrew Nembhard?
I have Andrew Nembhard.
Okay, I was going to say, I feel like that's the answer for obvious reasons. You don't have Tyrese Halliburton playing all season long. The assumption is he's going to have more primary ball responsibility. He should get an uptick in attempts a game. He should be one of those guys that you look at to be their number 2 scoring option on most nights. I understand that Benedict Mathurin is a flamethrower in his own right too. But you would assume that with the amount of responsibility that he's going to have on ball, with all the hype that is behind his name after this postseason, that he would be the breakout player at the point guard position. That's my guy that I would have to break out. Even I, who have been a notorious Andrew Nembhard hater, I even understand that this opportunity is great for him. Another name that it's not a breakout, but it's kind of like reintroducing yourself, Lonzo Ball. I love the fact that he's going to be playing over there in Cleveland. What an amazing get that was. And with Ty Jerome leaving, it just leaves perfect room for him to go out there and be the 6th man off that bench and dominate. And what we've seen from preseason, he has life, he has juice. You know what he's going to give you on defensive side. He's one of the better backup, he's probably arguably the best backup playmaking point guard in the league. You don't really get that level of juice off the bench as a playmaker. And just the ceiling that he has as a 3-point shooter as well. He can plug into multiple lineups because of his size as well too. Lonzo Ball is going to be awesome this season. I'm really hopeful we get a full season of him healthy, because him on the Cavaliers, they're going to be amazing. It's going to be fun to watch.
I think Lonzo Ball is going to be really good for Cleveland, and their 3-guard lineup last year, they couldn't really play together with Mitchell, Garland, and Ty Jerome because of the defensive issues in a playoff setting. I think Lonzo could play with Garland and Mitchell. He could just be at the 3. He could be in a closing lineup. So I think that it makes them better. He just has to stay healthy. Andrew Nembhard was my breakout. I like the Payne Pritchard shout only because I remember being on Twitter not too long ago, and Payne Pritchard has all the advanced analytics and the per 36 numbers on his side that kind of indicate to you that there might be a higher ceiling there. It reminds me a lot, not to the same degree, but it reminds me a lot of Jalen Brunson. Ever since he broke out, people have constantly been asking, who's the next Jalen Brunson? And Andrew Nembhard has been a name to come up, but all the numbers point to Payne Pritchard maybe being that guy who has a realistic chance of doing it. With the scoring that he already possesses, Andrew Nembhard is not the scorer that Payne Pritchard is. Mm-hmm. Payne Pritchard can really light it up. And there are games where Tatum and Brown don't play.
He had a 40-point game last year with Derek White.
Exactly. We see these explosive nights from him. So Payne Pritchard, there's a reason why they're starting him over Anthony Simons, who at one point was like producing 20 plus points per game. There was a stretch he went on when he averaged 27 after Dame got traded. Now, there's some real juice to Payne Pritchard there. My breakout is going to be the preseason legend, and that's Jared Butler. I like his fit with the Suns right now. I think this is the first opportunity that he's had in the NBA to cement himself and have real minutes because he's never gotten a fair shot. I remember him back at Baylor, him and Davion Mitchell. They were an awesome backcourt. There was a reason why Jared Butler was an offensive player of the year. I mean, he was that good in college. And as a combo guard, undersized, maybe that's why teams didn't like him. But last season with the Sixers, he averaged 11 points and 5 assists on solid efficiency. And I think with the Phoenix Suns, there's a massive hole at point guard. Yeah. It's either going to be Jared Butler or Colin Gillespie getting real minutes for them. Jalen Green starting out with an injury. So if Jared Butler, plays well, he can have a real role in that rotation. And in the preseason, he created 56 points of offense with 0 turnovers. Like, he was electric against the Lakers. So I like Jared Butler a lot. For a shooting guard, I'll just have it stay on me, and I'm going to go with Terrence Shannon Jr.
Okay. I like you're actually going low-key names. Okay.
He is going to replace Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Probably won't be the same defender, but they're going to get so much more offensive juice from Shannon Jr. I think that he is a gifted scorer that attacks the basket relentlessly and can really finish around even taller defenders because it has a blend of strength and athleticism. So I'm going with Terrence Shannon Jr. I think he breaks out into like a very valuable role player for the Timberwolves this year.
Okay.
The guy I'm going to go with is Bryce Sensabaugh from Utah.
Nice.
Watching him play a little bit in preseason, was a sniper from the 3-point line, had a couple 40%. Let me see. I was actually just looking at it. Had a couple 40% games. Yes. 42% from 3 on 7 attempts, 60% from 3 on 10 attempts, 50% from 3 on 12 attempts, and then 39% from 3 on 13 attempts. Utah is weird because they drafted Ace Bailey even though they didn't want him to, and Ace Bailey obviously had the big couple games where they say he didn't dribble 3 or 4 times. Will Hardy was putting him in some beautiful sets, and me and Dels have talked about liking Will Hardy as a startup coach. We think he's really good, and I like what Will Hardy does for Ace. But I think with Utah, they need guys. They need guys to start stepping up, young players to start really taking that next leap. They were being dubbed the guys who've made horrendous draft picks, especially with last year, the year before. I think Bryce Sensabaugh is hitting that stride where he's going to be a really good player for them. He can hit the 3 ball. He's very active on the defensive end. 6'5", 6'6", has good size. I think he's a guy that's going to start getting a little bit of a household name, obviously. He plays for Utah. So, how much household name can you be for a team that's not going to win? But that's one guy who I can see definitely getting some love. Still a really young player that can produce.
Yeah, I'll move on to mine. And this is someone that doesn't need introduction because he was a high draft pick. But I think people are overlooking Stephon Castle. You draft Dylan Harper super high in this past draft. You draft De'Aaron Fox, who's dealing with an injury. So it feels like Stephon Castle is someone that's kind of getting pushed to the side and maybe not looked at as key to this core as he was a year ago. But I think what Castle showed you last year, even though he struggled shooting, he was like, under 30%, even though it got a little bit better towards the end of the season, but not by much. He could play off the ball, right? Like he could slash, he could get to the basket. He needs to improve as a shooter, but he does a lot of the other things well. Like, right, he's a good defender. He could play off, whether it's Fox or Dylan Harper, of course, having Wemby there. There's going to be so many mouths to feed when you're looking at that Spurs lineup. They have a lot of guys now that, they're getting a couple years more down the road in terms of their rebuild, that Stephon Castle's not going to be a guy that's going to have the ball in his hands a lot of the time. And I think he showed, a good amount in his rookie season that he doesn't necessarily need to do it, but he could complement some of these other guys better. What really is going to be the separator for him is, can he improve on the shooting, right? If he's going to be a consistent 30-point three-point shooter or 30% three-point shooter for his career, the ceiling is going to be very limited. But if he could turn that into more of like a 35, 36, 37% three-point shooter with all the other things he does on the basketball court, he can be, obviously a key contributor. Somewhere talking about paying $30 million to. But I think this year he really solidifies himself with this core. Even though you drafted Dylan Harper, even though you paid De'Aaron Fox, Stephon Castle's here to stay. I
like that. Stephon Castle definitely is getting underappreciated, especially after the last 2 months of the season that he had, where he really cemented himself as the rookie of the year.
He averaged like 19, I want to say. He was 5-5 without Fox last season.
He was an animal. That also was the same time that Wemby was out, so they needed a guy to go out there and score, and he took that responsibility. I'm going to go Jalen Wells from Memphis. Once Desmond Bane was traded, there left a window of opportunity for him. And of course, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope will most likely fill that void for a good portion. But Jalen Wells showed last year that he's more than capable. And in this preseason, they're really trying to put an emphasis on him scoring the basketball. He's done a decent job at that as well. But with Desmond being gone, that's a decent amount of offense that is being asked of one of these next guys to step up. I think that goes into Jalen Wells' responsibility.
I like the Jalen Wells pick. I like the size that he possesses, the defensive ferociousness. Small forward, I have Mataz Buzelis.
I also had Matas, yeah.
I had Wells, but I also had Ochai Agbaji.
I like that.
For Toronto. I think 3-and-D type of player. Big, strong, physical, 6'5", long arms. Toronto is going to be a sneaky team. They're going to be a sneaky team in the East. So, Agbaji, it's going to get a lot of love and a lot of notoriety. So
now let me ask: are we calling Richeche a 3 or a 4?
Call him whatever you want, brother.
He's a wing. So
he's a 3 because Johnson plays.
Because that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Jalen Johnson will most likely play the 4. Zachary Richeche really closed off the season extremely strong. The defensive versatility that he provides as well. I just think that what they're doing in Atlanta is building a perfect roster around Trae Young. Like the idea of, I have an undersized guard. He's not the greatest defender. He gives effort. That's one thing about Trae that we can't deny. He gives effort on that side of the ball. But we need size around him. Because he's so undersized, they're going to try and take advantage of that. And obviously, no matter what, you're going to find they're going to try and bring Trae out on an island. But you have so much size with the lineups. That you have the Dyson Daniels, the Richeche, the Jalen Johnsons, Okongwu at the 5. There's a lot of talent on this team, but I think Zachary Richeche is a perfect fit next to Trae Young, a guy that can space the floor, a guy that provides great defensive versatility. He showed that to close the season. He really was trying to make it a race for Rookie of the Year, although it really wasn't. But Zachary was great in his rookie campaign. I expect him to expand on that in his sophomore year. He's my guy.
So if we had Mataz Buzelis, both of us, Dells, who is your other forward then?
My other one was Jalen Johnson. And Jalen Johnson already broke out last year, I would say, right? He averaged nearly 20 points per game. But I think he has another leap in him. And I know there's a lot of talent there, right? You added KP. Richeche is a number 1 overall pick. There's a lot of talent there. But I think the next step for Jalen Johnson is, number 1, staying healthy. But when we talk about like Robins in the NBA, right? The first names that get brought up are J-Dub. It's Jaylen Brown. It's maybe Garland Mobley, however you want to think of it. This season, I'm expecting Jalen Johnson.
Yes.
I'm expecting Jalen Johnson to be in that conversation. I'm expecting, depending on how great Atlanta is, because I think you need to win to be part of this, but I'm expecting Jalen Johnson to be in those conversations where this is one of the best Robins in the NBA. He's a two-way player. He's athletic. He can score from all 3 levels. I know the breakout might not look it in terms of like a points per game jump. We're talking about Peyton Pritchard going from like 15 to 19, but Jalen Johnson is going to cement himself as one of the best Robins in basketball.
Did you guys see Josh Giddey's stat line in the preseason?
Mm-mm.
He stuffed the stat sheet.
What else is new?
But yeah, say he kind of does that.
25, 7, and 8, if I'm not mistaken. Is there no like buy-in on what he did last year at all? You're not buying into it at all?
I'm good.
Is there a reason for that? Because I feel like people are like really low on Josh Giddey. I'm kind of low on him, but like I'm curious.
Are you low on him?
I like Josh Giddey.
I was gonna say I think you're a fan of his.
I don't think that the Bulls should have given him the contract because they weren't negotiating with anybody else. But I've also become desensitized to NBA contracts. They're massive. Even for role players nowadays, even for a player who like championship team wanted. Keegan Murray just got paid exactly.
Got paid damn near.
It's like Josh Giddey.
I almost had a heart attack.
Josh Giddey is clearly going to be.
We thought it was 40 mil. That shit said 140. You're like, oh.
Like he's clearly going to be one of the faces of Chicago for the next like 2-3 years.
And that's the problem.
The fit with Mondas feels a little weird.
I think it fits perfect though.
You think so?
Yeah, because Mataz could slash, he could cut,
Giddey
transition.
I think
I just want him to have the ball more.
Giddey still has skills that you question that are very.
What if the shooting sticks and it's legit? I'm not talking about 35. I'm talking about like 39% from 3.
You're asking a lot.
Well, that's a
That's
different
what his
conversation.
leap was, though.
But yeah, if he becomes a 40% 3-point shooter, we can have a whole different discussion about Josh Giddey.
We can for sure.
So if let's say Josh Giddey is actually like a great shooter now.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like great, like not elite, but 38, 39%. He can shoot well. What's his ceiling as a player?
An all-star.
He can be an all-star if that's the case.
He's a 40% 3-point shooter, and he's going to get all the touches. He's going to be the leader of the offense for Chicago.
Because wasn't he 40? Not 40. Wasn't he like 37, 30 at the end of the year last year?
he was like 45.
Yeah, it's like he was
His shooting was insane.
He's doing all that, but like they're putting the ball in his hands a ton, and he's a great passer. Still struggles in one-on-one isolation. Still not the greatest defender.
What about his bag?
Slow-footed. I don't like Giddey's weird. I really don't know.
He's slow-footed, but he's will
crafty.
confuse the defender.
He's crafty as hell. He's 6'8", so
playmaking's
it is.
It might be elite.
It might be. I don't know. Giddey's
So
a weird player.
this is what his shooting numbers were in February: 53.6% on 5 attempts.
They were irrationally great.
March 35.7% from 3. April was 40% from 3. Post All-Star break, he shot 45.7% from 3.
In February through April, he averaged 28-6, 20-10-9, 20-13-11 in April. So he was. I mean, April was 4 games.
Like there has to be something to that. Are we just disregarding that, or there's something there?
I don't think we're disregarding it. I think a little bit of it is bull stacks, where we're just like, this is a franchise that we don't really believe in. So I think, fairly or not, the players we kind of look at with a bit of a magnifying glass. But I think Josh Giddey has shown throughout his career to not be a great three-point shooter. So he needs to do it for more than a couple of months to end the season for us to believe that this is who he is.
I just think if teams felt like the shooting was going to stick, they would have tried to get him.
Not a lot of teams have cap space, to be fair.
Yes and no. I feel like a lot of younger teams did.
Like Brooklyn, right?
But they definitely don't. They wasn't going
to. But realistically,
him.
there's not a lot of teams that were going to. That's why the Keegan Murray contract seems weird. I would have let him hit restricted free agency. If someone's giving you $140 million, we can match that. But if not, let's figure something out.
I'm paying attention to what Giddey's doing. I'm going to pay attention to it.
It really all depends on what Chicago, because like if Chicago's winning, I think it is important.
Well, I don't know if they're going to do all that.
I'm not there yet, but like, could I talk myself into maybe the breakout being Giddey and not Nembhard?
What would be the difference between what Giddey did and what you said about Zach LaVine's
But also, I'm not here for a Josh Giddey breakout after the year that he had last year.
What if he's a legitimate all-star?
I would like you to answer my question.
Zach LaVine's an all-star.
No, but you said Zach LaVine was fake stats in Chicago.
Well, Zach LaVine, I think Giddey's are fake stats too, to be fair.
Okay.
I think Zach LaVine, though, is not an elite shooting guard. He's a great shooting guard, though. He's not like amongst the top end.
Giddey's a point guard. That's a tough
50,
position.
40, 85.
That
don't just happen.
I understand.
That don't just happen. Nevertheless, now you guys tell me, is it embarrassing of me to say my breakout power forward is Zion Williamson?
I guess because back on the scene vibes.
It's breakout because the disrespect, it never sat right with me.
Is he going to make an all-NBA team or not?
Yes.
That's what a breakout is.
That would be a breakout.
Is he
He's
going to
done
be
it already, has he not? Year 2, all-NBA?
I don't remember.
He
might have
26 and on 6%.
He might have one. He might have one. But
might have 2, actually. Because he has 2 seasons of playing over 60, 70.
So if you believe Zion's going to be that, you think the Pelicans are going to be a playoff team?
No, I don't.
It's not a bad roster, though.
It's not a bad roster, but it's just
No
construction-wise. That's ridiculous.
So Zion
After year 2, he was elite.
Zion has no NBA team, so you're saying he's going to add that accolade to his resume.
That was a shortened season, 70 games they played.
2020, 21?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So
then he averaged
only
24.
22.
The year they went to the playoffs.
Yeah.
I think that Zion only has 2 All-Stars, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, 2.
Just 2
Those
All-Stars.
years.
His healthy ones.
Yep. So if I'm not taking Zion, which you guys know I have a crush on him.
Sure, daddy.
Jabari Smith, it just seems written in the stars. Like,
that's mine
if we
too.
all said Jabari Smith, it's valid. He's gonna be
I like his
the
game.
6th man off the bench.
He might start.
That wouldn't even be nuts.
Hell no, he's not going to be no 6 man.
He might
You
start.
think he starts?
He starts 100%.
They're going to have the tallest lineup in basketball.
Absolutely. That's fine.
Reed, KD, Jabari, and Sengun is
They
going to
got
start.
like 3 dudes, 6'10", men's like 6'6". Yeah.
Yep.
Amen, Reed,
Yep.
KD,
Yep.
Jabari, Sengun.
Yeah.
Tari off the bench, 6 man?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like it.
That's the starting
I
lineup.
like it.
Yeah.
My only concern, I guess, I mean, KD's so you can play him however you want. Is Reed ready for it?
But they about to find
He
out.
has to be.
He has to be.
Because Fred VanVleet is
Top
done.
10 pick. Yeah, this is Fred VanVleet getting hurt kind of shot him up like, all right, you have to start now.
But I feel like
Could be
that
a
is
blessing in disguise.
to me though. It's more so Amen got shot into point guard responsibility off rip.
Yeah.
He'll
but
handle the ball more.
The thing with the difference is he had it when Fred was hurt last year.
But that's my point.
So he at least has a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? Reed has no experience.
I think Houston's identity is going to change as a whole.
But so what's up with DFS? DFS is starting.
He comes off the bench. I think that's valid. You have Tari and DFS off the bench.
is a better starter than Tari where we stand right now. When it comes to Jabari, agreed. I think Jabari, you put way too much draft capital into.
He's just better than him. He's way better than him. Jabari Smith can defend at a high level. He could rebound the ball.
DFS, we understand.
Jabari is a rim protector.
He is.
He can rebound the ball, and his offensive repertoire is good. He's shooting over defenders now in the mid-range area. Like, Jabari is stamped in the lineup.
That was his star trait coming into the league.
His shot
fact that
his
he was
shooting ability.
An awesome shooter with that great size. The fact that it didn't immediately translate, obviously, was a bummer to Rockets. 100% agree. I think he's really found himself in the NBA, and I think that now with Kevin Durant in the lineup, it just makes offense a lot easier. I'm just interested to see how Amen looks at the point guard position. Try not to get too Rocket centric, but I like that we're all on the same page about Jabari Smith. I like that you guys are all in on him starting. I think that makes a lot of sense. But him as the sixth man off the bench, to me, I'm thinking this is the candidate to win the award. That's kind of why I went to the sixth man, but him starting makes a lot of sense too.
The Rockets have 3 players that could break out. I mean, really 4. It could be Amen. It could be Jabari. It could be Reed. And I think Şengün has another leap in him. I think Şengün has another level he can get to as a player.
I'm going to be honest. I don't hate it.
And the identity that I think Houston's not going to play with because they're forced to, not only because Jalen Green's off the roster, but also Fred VanVleet tore his ACL, is that the ball's going to be in Şengün's hands more. Like, Jalen Green and Fred VanVleet took up so many isolation and pick and roll possessions that they didn't really use Şengün as a hub.
It's true.
And in the preseason, we've seen him be a hub. We've seen him average 8.6 assists, having a high of 13 assists versus the Utah Jazz, and he's making more decisions as a passer. I think this is going to be the best season from him as a playmaker. The assist per game numbers are going to reflect that, and it's because they're forced to play this style. And it also helps that Kevin Durant can shoot the ball. He's money from mid-range. They can have that 2-man game going. But really, with Jalen Green, he didn't pass the freaking ball. You know, if they would run a pick and roll and you would have Şengün pop and maybe you have 2 defenders closing on Jalen Green, he would make that decision way too late or not make it at all. And Şengün really got iced out of his own offense. And I think that's a big reason why it wasn't an efficient offense. I think if they ran it through him more, we would have gotten better efficiency. But now with KD being added and Şengün being a hub, I think Amen Thompson, we will see him take on more responsibilities as a ball handler. But I think really Şengün's going to be the point guard of that offense.
And you just added 3-point shooting to the team so much. DFS, obviously Kevin Durant. With Jabari Smith being healthy, God willing, for a full season. You needed some life on the offensive side. You got it tenfold. It should be written in the stars for this Rockets team to just have its best season that it's had post James Harden. And last year, they were excellent. That was just the new kids on the block. You, of course, now added one of the oldest players in the league, but that one of the oldest players is still one of the best players in the game.
Yeah.
I think they're just going to pound the paint. Like, they're going to go right back into their identity.
I don't know, Riv. I just think that I just don't think you Kevin Durant and Jabari and DFS.
Well, you don't bring back Steven Adams and Clint Capella to not do that.
I think that's more so for the defensive side, though. Show that we're and bigger, rebounding. Stronger, built.
Well, they'll have to play that way if they're in the game.
But they're also just maybe the biggest team in the league.
Yeah, but then they were running lineups out there with Amen, Tari, the 2 bigs, and like 1 shooter.
Yeah,
so that screams like we're gonna pack the paint. Amen's a great cutter.
I think
Jabari
it's
can cut.
Centric.
I get what you're saying. Because against the Rockets, it was kind of working, but you guys are an undersized team.
They were small.
Thank you.
Yeah.
They have a center. Like if you have a good center, then I think.
But it's not really about the center. It's more for example.
Because if you guys play, I'm saying you guys. If the Rockets were to play the Thunder, for example, do you think they're playing that gigantic lineup still?
It depends on if Chet and Hartenstein are playing double.
True, but you see, Hartenstein in the playoffs really wasn't that much of a positive to the point where we're just like, screw it.
I think that's Houston's identity. I don't think they're leaning away from. I think they're doubling down on their identity. Like this,
I agree with that.
This is how we're gonna win.
But
like this is how we want to win.
I don't think so.
I think it's matchup centric. They have more spacing now. They had to lean into something last year because they had no shooting.
Yeah, but
they couldn't even go. They couldn't go 5 out if they wanted to.
But the theory of Jabari Smith as a shooter is better than the reality.
He's a solid shooter, though.
Like as of right now, the theory is better. the theory of Reed Shepard is better than the reality.
You're right.
So Kevin Durant obviously is the only
KD.
fact that's a shooter.
DFS.
Well, DFS too, but DFS is probably not going to take a ton of threes.
Oh no!
You know
If
what
you're
I'm saying?
asking if the Rockets going to be a 3-point shooting team, they're not.
Nah, hell no.
No.
I think
No.
there's still going to be that heavy pack the paint.
There's
type
a
team.
world where
Like,
it
they're
could
gonna-
be a reality.
They're going to feast on offensive rebounds.
For
That's
sure.
going to be their thing.
100%.
You know, they're obviously going to feast on just getting to the rim, you know, being active on the rim. Amen can crash. Tari can crash.
KD
Jabari,
can crash.
KD can crash. So I think really like we can see them run that too big. Obviously, I think it's only going to happen in regular season. Like playoffs, obviously, completely different. But if it's working, I could see, because defensively, even when they had the two bigs, you're always going to have one bad shooter out there, unless you're OKC. But even OKC doesn't have 5. Like, you're still giving Dort a little bit of space. You know what I'm saying? Like, but for the most part in the West, you know, you kind of want 2 bigs out there when you're playing the Joker. Like, you kind of
Definitely.
want that. You know, you kind of want 2 bigs out there if you're playing maybe a Wemby. You know, like, it really depends on who you're playing. So, Minnesota, kind of fake, might want to have 2 bigs out there. Don't play their style. So, it is matchup-centric, but I do think the Rockets were heavy, like, we're still running our same identity. Like, yeah, we're going to shoot a little bit more than last year. And obviously they will. They had inefficient shooters for sure. But I think it's really just going to be doubling down on what they were doing.
I just think that what's going to change is that they're not going to be a pick and roll heavy team. They were 6 in frequency in the pick and roll.
They'll probably drop.
And they were below average efficiency. I think that is being replaced with dribble handoffs for Şengün and him making decisions at the top of the key.
I just won't be surprised if we see the pick and roll from Amen and Şengün
Reed
nonstop.
too.
Also, 100%.
Reed's gonna
Like
run the pick and
Şengün's a
roll.
great screener. It's not just gonna go away.
But he needs to be the decision maker in the offense.
But when he's not in, they'll run pick and roll.
That's who Steven Adams will run pick and roll out the ass.
Clint Capella, you kind of
Steven
have to.
Adams is a perfect dribble handoff big.
Facts.
That's what made him valuable in Memphis.
Fair point.
So I think
But
that's
you can
why they
easily,
have
like,
2.
with Steven, you can double that and just let him be
Mhm,
free. You know, that's why I
mhm,
think the pick and roll with him, Capella, you have to run a pick and roll with him. That could work. I think
The
Reed,
offense
Reed
is
for
just
sure.
uniform now.
Reed's
You
so
don't-
key for this team, weirdly. Like, it's unfortunate for him. You were a top 3 pick, I guess. Unfortunate, whatever, year
shouldn't
2.
feel-
He was on a
feel
loaded
fortunate.
team with veterans, and now he's getting a real opportunity. He was going to get an opportunity off the bench this year. He might start.
I mean, the couple times he got chances last year, he looked decent.
But now the offense is just uniform. Everybody knows their role. You know that Jabari's not going to play out of his role. Amen's not. KD's not. Şengün's not. They all understand what they're there for. And last year, everybody was waiting for one person to become the guy.
Yeah, I think my only question with Houston, just kind of big picture, because I think they're going to be awesome in the regular season. They'll probably be great in the postseason. Is just, do they have enough go and get a bucket guys? Because
That's just KD.
It's KD, and Şengün can do it to an extent, but right now there's only one guy that you really trust at the end of the fourth quarter to be like, all right, KD, let's go and close this game out. That's really my only hesitation with Houston. But everything else you got, you have a great coach, you have a great roster, you have defense, you have offense, you have different things you could throw. Like they're a little OKC light in terms of the different lineups they could put out there and the defensive versatility they could put out there. But at the end of the day, like if you just have one guy that you trust to go and get a bucket, I feel like that's going to limit your ceiling.
The last player I have is Khalil Ware.
I also had Khalil Ware.
I think he's going to be a star.
Khalil Ware's my honorable mention.
I had Kyle Flip.
I think I like that too.
Flip turned up at the end of the season.
I think he's
I'm
going to be.
stunned.
In the
No,
summer league.
Donovan Clingan?
I was thinking of Clingan too.
With
Portland.
Ian gone, Clingan thrust right into that role. He's already one of the better defenders at that big position. Great rebounding, great versatility,
Give me
great
Ware.
shot blocker. Because the offense, I don't hate it.
Yeah.
I don't hate it.
He's
But
a great
defensively,
defender,
clinging
too.
by a lot.
Yeah, but where's
By
be a
a
great
lot,
defender
he
too.
can. Well, he's a solid defender, but in comparison, I'm going to take
Yeah,
Clingan.
I know what you're saying.
But if we're going basic, it's best in the world conversations times. Victor Wembanyama's here.
Here we go.
He's here.
What's the
way
Wemby
he's
breakout?
moving-
MVP?
I said best in the world.
Oh, best in the world. Okay, better than Joker.
We go to the best in the world this year.
All right.
The way he's moving, the footwork, he's getting another layer to his game
They
in the
said he's
paint.
7'7".
Which is nuts. And I'm not buying that. What I buy, though, is that,
Taco Ball said
that,
you'd find out.
he's got stronger.
That's what stands out.
That he's found a way to manipulate his body, to manipulate the opponent's body as well, to just get leverage.
Putting his
to
shoulder
go
in, be like, "Get off me,
100%.
little boy."
His footwork looks pristine in the preseason. I'm excited to see what happens with the offense in terms of facilitation. Who's going to be at the head of the table when it comes to having the ball in their hand? Is it going to be Fox? What happens with Harper? But what I do know more than anything is that we still have the best defensive player in the world in Victor Wembanyama. But if he adds this extra layer to the interior part of his game, there's zero stopping him. He's bigger than everyone. He's not stronger than everybody, but the way that he's been, his footwork and his leverage that he's been able to get on others, especially because he has that height advantage, he could average 30 this season comfortably. This season can be one of the premier seasons we've seen from a player. And I can't just say that because Shea just gave us an all-timer where he just won every single award. But it'll be a disappointment if we don't see the Spurs be a top 6 team. Because Wemby going into year 3 with the additions that they've made, the amount of draft capital that they've had, high draft capital at that as well, we need to start seeing return on investment. I do firmly believe that happens this year, and it's Wemby at the forefront.
I think if Wemby can stay healthy, I think that's just the number one thing. If he's healthy for 82 games, I don't see a reason why they can't be. It still is a little bit, we're talking about like
lock is tough
idea
in the West.
than reality, because I don't think this roster is perfect by any means, and the West is fucking tough. You have the Western Conference up. We could go through some of these teams, but I mean, it's hard to find 6 teams that the Spurs are better than.
So if Wemby is healthy all year and he doesn't make the playoffs with the Spurs as a top 6 seed, is that a disappointing season?
I wouldn't say so. I think that as long as he's fully healthy, I think that as long as he plays like Victor Wembanyama, it'll be more so disappointing on the Spurs, not on him. The Spurs, you've gotten 2 years in a row, you get a top 2 pick. You got the best prospect that we've seen since LeBron James. Dylan Harper would have been the number 1 overall pick. And excuse me, you don't understand what I mean. In 3 years, you got a top 2 pick, and you got the best prospect that we've seen since LeBron James, and you got a pick in Dylan Harper that would have been the number 1 overall pick in the 2024 draft. You have De'Aaron Fox on this team. You understand Jeremy Shohan was supposed to take a leap. We're waiting on that. Devin Vassell, I think that to me, he's still an underrated player, a really solid scoring option, but there's talent on this team. And then bringing in Luke Cornett, maybe an underappreciated signing.
It's great
you
backup.
Needed a backup big for Wemby. You didn't have that last year. Let's calm down. You didn't have that last year. You needed that. You got that in Luke Cornett. And then on top of that, even though he's older, having Kelly Olynyk there too, it's just you needed depth there at the big position. I like what they did.
Kelly Olynyk, the locker room glue.
Luke Cornett's not the best backup big in the game.
Isaiah Stewart clears.
If he's healthy, Jay Huff.
Oh,
Give me Cornett.
God, he's like the 4th big in Memphis. He's so
good. He's on Indiana.
Oh Lord,
Yeah, he is on Indiana.
He's their starter.
Isaiah Jackson,
I don't
Jay
know,
Huff.
but it depends because if Isaiah
James
Jackson's
Wiseman.
healthy, I think he starts.
Yeah.
No, I was saying like Jay Huff was the 4th big in Memphis.
I think Jay Huff would be the Pacers' backup big.
That's what I'm saying.
God bless.
I think genuinely Isaiah has to start.
Jay Huff.
Give me Luke Cornett.
So
No, Stewart. Like,
do you have the West in front of you, Riv?
I do.
So
we can run through it.
How many teams would the Spurs be better than these teams? Because you said they're going to be a top 6 seed.
Let's do it.
So
Drew, is just you.
All right.
Minnesota.
Take Minnesota.
Absolutely not.
I'll take Minnesota.
OKC.
Take OKC.
Of course.
Denver.
Denver.
Of course.
Portland.
Give me Spurs.
Utah.
Spurs.
Pacific Division. The Lakers.
I hope we aren't ass, man.
It's a conversation.
There's a chance we're bad.
Throw them in the conversation, Pop.
All right, conversation.
I want locks first.
There's 3 definites.
Yeah, I want locks first.
I'll keep track of the conversation.
Luka Doncic will not allow us to be bad.
He's missed the playoffs before.
He was hurt.
Yeah. Clippers.
Do you like that? I'm a truther now.
Clippers.
I like the Spurs.
Ooh.
Over the Clippers?
I like the Spurs.
It's
Because
not
they're
crazy.
old?
It's not
That's
crazy.
essentially it.
That's
Their
strong.
roster, they have
that's
you gotta
Zubac, Harden, Kawhi.
You're
Kawhi.
projecting. You're
John
projecting
Collins.
the Spurs to take a lead
But we
with
saw
a player
last
that
year-
could play an MVP level.
But last year, Kawhi was out, Harden was out. They were still a top 6.
You're not wrong.
Dude, the
Like
Clippers,
they can just get in
they're
there.
going to clear the
But
Spurs.
another year older. What if
They're always another year older.
They're
You know?
always another year older. That's right.
All right, so
You're
we'll put
also banking on the health of Kawhi and Harden.
Harden's
We'll
been healthy.
put that in the
though.
conversation.
fair.
We'll put that in the conversation, pal. Warriors.
Just older.
Probably
That's
same
the only
vibe.
reason I say that.
We'll skip the Warriors, same vibe. They're oldest. They're
Wait, so what will your answer be for the Warriors, though?
should be the same thing.
If Jimmy Butler's there, I have to respect that.
Okay.
Okay, so we have the Warriors and the...
I think the Clippers are better than
Jimmy,
us.
no. When Jimmy was healthy, you guys looked nuts.
I think personally the Clippers are better than us.
How many games did you guys lose when Jimmy played?
Not a lot.
We
They
lost
were
the one
definitely
and
neck
few
and
of them
neck.
went to the Clippers.
The Clippers and the Warriors were neck and neck last year. They were. So far we have the Lakers in the conversation and
Clippers
in the conversation.
And the Warriors.
He said yes to the Warriors.
I like the Warriors with Jimmy.
Okay.
That's fair.
Okay.
So that's 4 locks.
Phoenix, you have
Yeah.
Spurs over.
For sure.
Kings, you have Spurs over.
Definitely.
Memphis, Pels, Rockets, Spurs. I mean, Memphis, Pels, Rockets, Dallas.
Rockets, gimme.
That's 5.
Mavericks.
Mavericks, gimme.
That's 6 already.
Yeah. Mavericks, I think, are going to be amazing this year.
They're in that tier with the Grizzlies and the Pels, I feel like.
Grizz and Pelicans. Pelicans, it's super. What's this line going to look like, man? Like, I really don't know who's going to start.
That's the play-in
Who
tier.
runs the point?
Yeah, I'm straight.
Pelicans, as much as I've shown them love, I don't know what's going on roster construction wise. And then for the Grizzlies, again, what version of John Moran are we getting? Like,
Hopefully the back end.
I hope so too.
They don't have a big man to start the year. I want to let you know that in advance.
Who?
They don't have a starting 5 to start the
The
year.
Grizzlies?
Yeah. Jock
No.
Landale's their starting
It's
5.
scary hours.
Yeah.
It's scary hours. I like the
Jock
Spurs in
Landale.
that regard too. It's the top 6 where
Jock Landale.
that 6-7 is a fluctuating
Kill
one,
for Luke Cornett
and
right now.
it depends on the health of a Steph Curry, a Jimmy Butler.
For sure.
It
One
depends
guy
on the health of
that's
Kawhi
over-
and a James Harden. But the new kids on the block, in theory, man, I like where the Spurs are headed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we all have
They
in the
should be
play-in
the
tier
playoffs.
for sure.
They got a
Maybe,
bright
maybe
future.
top 6 is if they break out and have a great regular season. But yeah,
Somebody
if they're
has
not a
to do
top
it.
8 seed, I'd be very disappointed.
For sure. Somebody has to do it.
Somebody does.
Somebody has to be the breakout.
They
of
should
the
be
year.
a playoff team.
That's fair.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
That's fair.
Like, even
One
if
of
they're
the
in the
8
play-in,
teams.
that's fine. But just be in the playoffs.
I'm gonna be honest, playing, I guess, for the experience, like, hey, you get that atmosphere, that's cool. But
OKC had to do it. Houston did
The
it.
plan is the
Fact.
bare minimum.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
If they missed a play,
That is the
it's-
floor
shit.
for
because
them.
even Shea in year 1 of ascending to being a flat out superstar,
And with Josh
that was
Giddey
a
averaging
10
16,
seed,
6,
and that
and
was him.
6.
He got benched.
He did.
When it mattered, he
Not
got benched.
that year. He actually.
No, when it mattered that year, he got benched in the playing games. He got benched.
He also
They
won
only played
them,
one playoff
a playing game
No,
with
they
his
played two.
numbers.
They played 1. They lost to the Pels.
Didn't they play?
They lost to the
You
Pels.
sure?
Didn't they play the Timberwolves though?
That's what I'm saying.
Xavier
They
Tillman,
played-
game winner.
They played two.
Which, I don't know. Whatever.
I don't.
Honestly, who cares?
Okay.
It's a playing game. They don't keep track of those stats.
Oh,
They
dude, I
literally
don't. They don't. I don't know if they even played.
We can't even fact check it.
All
We
right.
probably find it somewhere though.
My hot take: Xavier Tillman breakout.
Are you just saying things to say it?
Just say
They say he's
Kata.
having a good camp.
Holy moly, donut shop.
All right.
We're gonna see
So-
some weird lineups, man.
We're gonna get into the NFL top 5 MVP ranking. So a lot of
MVP time?
players playing well.
MVP time?
MVP ranking time. You know, we're more than a quarter of the way through the season.
Oh my God, he got nasty.
We're almost halfway to the
There's
season.
no way he has it on.
No,
I don't have the Patriots smart. jersey on.
I can't
Oh.
put the Patriots jersey on.
Patriot jersey,
You might as
would
well.
have been nuts.
He
No,
might
but
as
I'll
well.
be honest, you cooked. You absolutely cooked.
Little UNC Drake.
That's
Shout
the
out
best
to-
way to support him.
Shout out to the TikTok shop.
Shout out to TikTok shop is rights.
Those designs are so exclusive to the TikTok shop.
Actually, I got this from some random website,
Oh,
but
okay.
yeah, it's the same shit.
TikTok shop.
Drake
Shout out to
May.
Drake May. Well, unless you have him at number 5, I guess we don't talk about him just
Oh
yet,
yeah, no,
right?
number 5. No, he's
'Cause
higher.
we had to start from number 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The top 4 was kind of easy. Number 5 was tougher. I'm not gonna lie.
Who was your 5th?
5 right now is Josh Allen, and that might sound weird,
I kicked him out.
but right now I don't think the problem with Buffalo is Josh Allen.
One
This-
game, that's insane.
He's had 2
2
bad
games,
games.
One
What's
said
the 2
Against the
games?
Patriots.
It's a
He was
Patriots game.
alright.
I think he was underwhelming.
Okay,
Um,
I don't think they
I wouldn't
lost
call that a
because of
bad game.
him.
no, but he wasn't Josh Allen.
The Bills' defense legitimately sucks.
We're talking
Yeah.
about performance. He threw 2 picks in that game.
One.
He threw one,
He
but
won and
he
fumbled.
almost
They
got
also,
one the
I
game.
mean, he scored
One
20,
fumble.
I'll be
20
honest.
points.
I get what they're saying because if Josh doesn't turn the ball over, they win the game.
Yeah, and the Atlanta I think is a bit of a different discussion. I think he was probably worse in the Atlanta game than the Patriots game. But right now the offense isn't the problem with Buffalo. That's why I think he should still be in
Well,
this
getting Cook the
conversation.
ball would be.
They're top 10 in yards. They're top 10 in points. He's still amongst the top 10 in EPA and all those metrics that you're looking at. But when you take just a vibe check of Josh Allen, it's like it feels underwhelming. Even though maybe that's fair or not.
He's not playing like an MVP.
He's not playing like an MVP, but the numbers say he's still playing really well.
He's not.
And
Literally the
This
last
is
2
MVP
weeks.
ranking.
the one thing that I think is lacking is you had the big win week 1 going up against the Baltimore Ravens. But since then, you've played a couple of bad teams in the Miami Dolphins, the New York Jets, and the New Orleans Saints, and you've taken care of business there. But then you've played 2 above average teams in Atlanta and New England, and you've lost both. And both times they never really had momentum in either game. In the New England game or in the Atlanta game, both of those other teams really had, they from quarter 1 to quarter 4, the other team were in control, and Josh Allen never really had a moment.
You're like making a case against them.
I know. That's why I have to make the case against him, because he's number 5, and it's Josh Allen. It feels like he should be higher. But the 4 quarterbacks above him feel pretty secure above him.
So I kind of went a little bit different than this, because the quarterbacks, there's a lot of quarterbacks playing well. I would have Sam Darnold over Josh Allen right now.
Yeah.
On an MVP ranking,
who
Sam
else I
Darnold's
would have
higher.
over him?
Daniel Jones?
Daniel fucking Jones.
And that's why at number 5.
five.
You had Daniel Jones. I had
Daniel
Jonathan
Jones.
Taylor.
Honestly, JT's a little higher on mine.
Yeah, first in touchdowns, first in yards. He's been their offense. But Daniel Jones, I don't even want to knock what he's been doing, because he's been pulling his weight. Jonathan Taylor, I just think, is the engine of that offense, but they could honestly get it done in both ways. Like their passing attack is elite. They're top 5 in dropback EPA per play. And the rushing attack for Taylor has been awesome too.
So my 5 and 4, it's 5 Daniel Jones, 4 Jonathan Taylor. I acknowledge that Daniel Jones is top 3 in completion percentage. I acknowledge that Daniel Jones is top 7 in touchdowns. I don't want to get into the advanced stats, because we know that Daniel Jones is top 3 in those as well. We're talking about the best offense in football, which is why I go to my number 4 in Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor has been everything you could ask for in a running back. And the offensive line, don't get me wrong, that's also another MVP candidate. They've been incredible. Quinn Nelson is just unbelievable. He's looking like he's on his way to Ken.
Shout out to the Jets, man.
Jonathan Taylor, for passing on him?
No, they traded.
We traded to get Darnold.
That was one of the picks, yeah.
Oh, okay, nice.
From 6 to 3.
True. Hey, listen, good pick. Good pick.
6, 7 years down the line.
It is what it is, That's just the Jets being the Jets. But Jonathan Taylor's been excellent. You mentioned all the stats that he's number 1 in. And what I think we've seen him also is in the game, in the big moments, the game versus the Rams. They didn't lose that game because Jonathan Taylor was special and could have had an extra 50 yards and another touchdown put onto that stat line too. He shows up for every single game that he's in right now. He's the best player on that offense, and that's saying something, while Daniel Jones has been special in his own right.
Who's your 5, Riv?
JT.
Okay.
I like JT.
I don't have both. I think, I don't have JT and Daniel Jones.
I'm glazing.
No, you're not glazing. My question is,
I need to.
They're deserving.
I need to sit.
I want to know if you guys have Jared Goff on your list.
I don't.
Honorable mention.
Why is Jared Goff not up here, but Daniel Jones is?
Daniel Jones has been amazing in every single game.
I think Jared Goff I think they have similar cases. I think Daniel Jones has, and Dell's, I forgot when he said this, but he said it, and it was a good point. It was narrative. MVP in NFL is very narrative driven. Like, you have to have the stats plus a bit of a story to you. And I think Daniel Jones' story is really dope. I don't want to dispute that. I think Jared Goff doesn't get talked about in these conversations because they're going to say he has the running backs. His team's so good. But I feel like you can kind of argue that with Daniel Jones in the sense of his coach kind of makes quarterbacks. His weapons are really good.
AR's mad good.
Yeah, huh?
Because AR
is horrible. But, his weapons.
Because Gardner Minshew's mad good.
Gardner almost got some playoffs.
None of them look like this, is what I'm saying.
I'm with you, but we know who Shane Steichen is. And we obviously see who JT is. So all I'm saying is, I have Jared Goff on my list.
He was my number 6.
I think
number 4.
Yeah, it's 4. I think he does. I just switched it, but I think he deserves just a little bit of love. You're gonna put Daniel up there. I do feel like Jared Goff.
I understand the Jared Goff acknowledgement.
No, he just got a new
number
OC
1 in
and all
completion percentage, top 3 in touchdowns, yards.
He's just always consistently.
Only
really
the Packers
good.
game was really bad.
The Packers game, but I'll be honest, I did not think the Chiefs game.
He wasn't
as a
bad.
whole.
I thought he was fine. I mean, we look at the game. The catch that he had that went for a touchdown got called back.
You're right.
And then the fourth
also,
down to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
I thought Goff was good against the Chiefs.
I'm just more upset that they lost their 2 toughest games.
I'm not mad at that.
The game at the end of the day, like, the score was a little bit misleading for how the game
You're
went.
right.
KC started to pull away late, but Detroit was there for a majority of it. And they got some calls that didn't break their way, and the fourth down drop by Amon-Ra St. Brown that really stalled the drive and gave the Chiefs perfect field position. Like, they just got aggressive and it didn't pan out for them, but we've seen that pan out for the Lions
and I think,
9 times out of 10.
And for the Josh Allen stuff, he's not on my MVP list. His case is very simple. You have the easiest, like one of the easiest schedules in football. Obviously, there's going to be some games where you're not doing too much, like the Jets game. He's not doing too much for the most part, but you have to win those games, like Atlanta. Atlanta was tough. I'm not gonna put all Atlanta on him, but I feel like he could have won that Patriots game. Like that was the moment where you had a pick six, not a pick six. You had a interception in the red zone. That was gonna be 7 points or at least 3.
We haven't seen that in a while from him.
I just
No, we
feel
saw
like
last year.
Josh
The
Allen.
Texans
saying, it's been a minute.
Then you
Josh
had a
Allen,
game.
outside of week 1, when did he play like an MVP?
When he really had to?
Maybe
That's the problem.
Dolphins
he
and
hasn't. Like that's why he's out for me. Like
Dolphins and Ravens game. Only 2 games where I'm like, he played like an MVP. Against the Saints, it was
he really did, like
solid.
If MVP is the moments, and for him, Patriots game Monday night. That was Monday night, right?
Mm-hmm.
It didn't even matter. Monday night, Sunday
Sunday
night.
night, yeah.
Falcons
big time
Monday
game.
night.
Falcons game Monday
Prime
night.
time, back to
Prime
back.
time. You have to win those. And Patriots game, I didn't think he was bad, but he was definitely like you said it good where he was underwhelming. And I felt like he could have won that game for sure. Falcons game was bad, but I think it was bigger than him. And that's why I'm not too mad about that game. But with an easy schedule, you got to win those games.
The Falcons game is weird because their couple of scoring drives, the first possession, the one at halftime, they went right down the field, and everything else was like impossible to move the
Palmer
ball.
went out, and they couldn't stretch the field no more.
Yeah.
They stopped giving the ball. Like, it's
they were out
like
Kincaid,
they
too.
changed their whole game script. Like I feel like every other drive, and it was no consistency. Obviously, they had a play in the fourth where Josh threw it to the floor where he could have easily. I forgot who was hitting over.
They
They
didn't really establish a run in that game.
Toss where in the fourth
James
he could
Cook
have
was
did that.
efficient too. He was averaging like
that
5 a
game was
carry.
just-
It
weird.
felt like even though they were down by 1 score,
They felt like
they were
had
playing
chances.
like pass heavy
They had
instead of
chances.
just leaning with their identity.
I haven't given my number 4 because the top 4 to me feel like all 4 of these quarterbacks could be in 4. Spoiler.
Oh, wow.
Could be in 4 different whatever order.
So you have all quarterbacks.
My top 4 to 1. It's tough right now. 4 I have Sam Darnold. I think Darnold is
don't hate
playing
that at
like
all.
maybe the most impressive quarterback in football. He has the highest big time throw percentage while having the lowest turnover worthy play percentage. He's number 3 in yards, 11 touchdowns, 3 picks, 71% completion percentage while having the highest ADOT in football.
Yeah.
Nobody has more 20+ yard completions. He's one of 2 quarterbacks with 20+ 20-yard attempts while having no turnover worthy plays. And Seattle's offense, like we talk about their defense a lot, it's a top 5 offense in football right now. He went toe-to-toe with Baker Mayfield and put up 35 points. They went down to Jacksonville, who just beat Kansas City, and gave them 30 points. Sam Darnold has been excellent, and he's doing this while having a run game that's been inefficient and one weapon. Like, shout out to Torrey Horton's had a couple moments. It's been JSN, and it's been nobody else. We talk about a lot of other players and quarterbacks saying, man, they really got CeeDee Lamb, but they need somebody else. Seattle's got one guy and nobody else, and it hasn't mattered. Darnold has been one of the most impressive quarterbacks. He's taken almost, it feels like a leap from last year where he was playing at a high level. This year it feels like he's playing even better.
He did take a leap. He's better than he was last year.
Yeah,
last
he's
season,
so good.
Sam Darnold, he was one of the league leaders in big time throws, but he also had a high turnover worthy percentage play.
He has the
percentage.
lowest this year.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like last year's breakout, if you wanted to break out this season, was if you limit the turnovers, if you don't make bad decisions, you get the aggressive Sam Darnold that's throwing down the field and making big time throws, and then you get the non-turnover Sam Darnold. You're talking about a top 10 quarterback in football. Like he's
playing
been
like
that
a
good.
top 5 quarterback in
Yes,
football.
this season he's been playing like a top 5 quarterback. And Sam Darnold right now, this looks like the best signing of free agency. This looks like a franchise quarterback for Seattle.
Where does this rank all time in free agent signings? If he continues, it's so early,
Jesus
but if he continues
Christ.
to do what he's doing, we're talking about a top 5, top 3 free agent signing ever. Peyton
about
Manning
Daniel Jones?
going to the Broncos. I think Darnold's been much more impressive so far.
Much more.
Yeah, I do.
Can we wait till he at least gets
For
to
sure.
the playoffs? You know
I
what
was
I'm
just,
saying?
I
You
said,
like to jump the gun a little
I
bit.
said if he continues to do what he's doing, like playing like a top 5 quarterback in football.
Because
Is Daniel Jones not doing that?
when he
Well, you have Tom Brady going to the Bucs. You have Peyton Manning going
Did
to the
he get-
Broncos.
question,
Are we talking about
question.
those heavy hitters?
did he get
Yeah.
signed to the Vikings last year?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Because when that was gearing
That's
to
another
be one of the best free agent signings, and
That's
then
fair,
bada boom,
that's fair.
bada bang, bang, lost 40 mil.
They made a mistake not bringing him back.
Sure.
It looks like a mistake.
Like
yeah.
100%. Like if JJ McCarthy, if he's just a game manager, that
Brett
was a
Favre from
massive
Minnesota.
mistake.
Brett Favre, yeah.
They
There's
went
a
to
lot of
the
names.
NFC Chip.
Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, there's a
But
lot
in
of names.
terms of like a guy that is not a stamped Hall of Fame
No, we can't do
quarterback
that.
that didn't switch teams, like Sam
'Cause, yeah,
Darnold, you
Peyton,
have
Tom
Yeah,
Brady,
yes.
some of those
Like, if you-
that's
yeah,
gonna
we're
work.
talking
You don't need to
about-
add stipulations.
we're
to the
really
statement,
talking
you know what
about
I'm
like
saying?
the Kirk Cousins of quarterbacks getting a free agent
Said some
signing.
bullshit.
Dude, screw you.
I'm sorry, you said
Screw you.
Baker Mayfield.
That's a great one
Baker
too.
Mayfield's up there for
It's
sure.
better than Sam Darnold signing.
I mean, we got a few.
Well, yeah, he's been there more years than they won the division title.
6 games. You know what I mean? Like,
Just
Yeah,
you didn't have to say it. You could have waited.
I'm just saying.
but the fact that the Seahawks found or might have found the franchise quarterback,
Yeah.
and a team just was like, "Yeah, you could go, and we're
Without
not
a
going to bring you
doubt.
back." His cap hit this year is $13 million. And
That's nuts.
his contract is one of the most friendly contracts in football.
I'm
Like
rooting for Sam. Man.
Seattle's going to be able to build his team around him.
That's the key right there.
Like,
I think
I
that's the
think
key.
Seattle is going to be
For
dangerous.
Seattle, for this to really be like what that was A plus thing, Seattle has to win something.
need to
I'm not
win.
talking about the Super Bowl, but when Geno was there, he was consistent. He played well.
Sam
But
Darnold
they
led a
didn't-
team to the Rose Bowl
They didn't make the playoffs. We do not care.
and won.
They didn't make the
Game-winning
playoffs.
drive.
You know what I'm saying? So
Mason
like for that,
throws.
they have to win a playoff
This
game.
feels like
or
their
two.
best opportunity.
Yeah, like even Russ back end, he didn't win a ton. You know, they won maybe a playoff game or two. Kind of have to get over that hump to really
with
be.
you.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
think they win a
But
playoff game.
he's
this
been
year.
a great signing.
He's been valid though. I should have probably put
I didn't have
Darnold in
all
here.
5 quarterbacks. I just had 4. I just had 3 quarterbacks because my number 4 is Bijan Robinson. 822 yards from scrimmage in 5 games. He's on pace to break Chris Johnson's yards from scrimmage record that he set in 2009.
2,500.
Bijan, yeah, it was 2,500. Bijan is the most complete back in football, elite at rushing, elite at pass catching. He's had multiple games of 100 plus yards receiving. He's had multiple games of 100 plus rushing yards. He is the best in the world at that running back position. He's in his prime right now. He's
Not
playing
even.
the
It's like
best.
23.
His juice is there. He's a bigger back that also has the elusiveness to juke defenders, truck defenders, stiff arm defenders. There's really no weakness in him as a back, and he's the most dominant back in football right
like
now.
how
I'll never forgive Arthur Smith.
I like how Atlanta uses him. Like they use him
Yeah.
everywhere.
They use him like he's one of the best players in football.
Yeah, like
And
I
it's
love how Atlanta
underrated.
use him.
They use him
but
out and as a wide receiver. It's
He
great.
probably is the best blocker at the running back position
Yeah.
too. It's
He's
underrated,
he's a complete
but
back.
he takes blitzers out of the way and allows Penix to have
You
cleaner
know who's a
pockets for
sneaky
longer.
good blocker?
Jalen Warren.
No, David Montgomery.
Oh, he's a good blocker. Yeah.
Yeah.
So is Kyron Williams.
I was gonna say
Okay.
Kyron was the first name that came to my mind.
was thinking
When you
more
take a running
Monty
back
and
in the top 10, this is who the running back should be. Just someone that could be best in the world and has
Yeah,
no
Gentry
weaknesses.
doesn't have a chance, man. I'll be honest.
Gentry has a chance. I mean, Bijan. I
Not
mean,
this year. The offensive
not
line's
this
terrible.
chance. No, not this year. But yeah, Bijan is special. I'm not mad at it.
I think it's so fascinating how important it is to run to block as a running back.
Very important.
Like if you are not great at that, you are literally your quarterback's last
That's why
hope.
You're a
James Cook
liability.
doesn't get in on third downs.
There's a lot of running backs that don't get on
Fucking
third
hate
downs
it,
because
you
of
know?
it.
You're a liability. You know, it's a crucial down. You don't
third and
block.
one.
Your
You
quarterback
can't get
gets
in the game
hit.
and shit, you know, because you can't block.
Mm-hmm.
Weird, but
And that's why we love Bijan here. Number 3, I had Drake May.
Okay, number 3, I also had Drake, man.
Number 3 had Baker.
just change mine. I have Sam
Baker
Darnold.
at 3?
Baker at 3.
That's insane.
That's
dude.
disrespect.
He's playing better than Drake May.
He is playing better
That's
than
close.
Drake May.
He has to keep the.
He's playing better than
I
Drake
respect
May because Drake May's whole big thing is I'm throwing to Keyshawn Booty. I'm throwing to an older Stephon
I just saw
Diggs.
Baker Mayfield throw to
like where
Tez
you're going.
Johnson.
I'm throwing
Like, go
to
to Hawaii,
Tez
go to Hawaii.
Johnson.
Hey,
Yeah, now he's throwing to Tez Johnson.
I'm throwing
He's
to, was it
Emeka
Cam,
Egbuka
was it
before.
Cameron Johnson
Cameron
also?
Johnson, yeah.
I like where you're going. Like, go the whole way.
I have Baker at 3. I don't think that's disrespectful.
He has
Low-key.
Do you
the
have,
most
Drake,
game winning
you have
drives.
Drake May at 1.
No.
Yeah,
Number
Mahomes
1's
at
Patrick Mahomes.
Number 1's Mahomes, Drake May's
Yes,
2.
okay. Number 1's mine is also Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number
Mahomes
2
is
is
2
Baker
for me.
Mayfield.
Okay, so it's a one spot difference.
No, but it's a
Disrespectful.
difference.
Drake May is 3. Mahomes is 2, and Baker's 1. I think that, I always find it silly how, like, when the betting odds come out and they're like, Mahomes is the favorite to win MVP, people lose their shit because they're like, man, Baker Mayfield's playing better than him. He's more of an MVP candidate. And it's like, okay, I agree with that. But do y'all not know how Vegas odds work? It's a projection. It's at this moment in time, through the course of the season, this is who we think is going to win MVP. Why wouldn't you bet on Mahomes with Rashee Rice coming back? Like, I understand all the people that are mad about Baker not being on number 1. You go bet on him then.
But
you,
it's
you
also
go
fair.
you go look at those odds.
It's fair. What Baker has done this season has been spectacular, and I know that you're saying
it's not a knock, but it's like
100%.
if I were to bet on one guy to win MVP right now, it's Patrick Mahomes.
See, but, and again, it's a fact. It's
like
Mahomes.
like if we're projecting the entire season, it's okay. We think he's going to be the best.
But see, but I understand what you're saying because again, it's the best in the game. On top of the fact that he's playing damn near
the
like
best in the
He's
best in the
first in
game.
total touchdowns and first in total yards.
And he doesn't have and hasn't had his two guys for damn near the whole season. This game versus the Raiders,
it's gonna
I
be scary.
haven't been this excited to watch a Chiefs game maybe ever in my life.
EGE.
EG.
Everybody got to eat.
That's crazy that this EG thing's kicking on when it's
Yeah,
been around
bro.
hack and sack for a decade.
No, it's funny because I was thinking that because there's this guy on Twitter. His name is Pranav. He's a Chiefs fan.
Yeah.
He's big on Chiefs Twitter, and he just made up this like slogan one time, like EGE. And we know there's no knock to him, of course, but we know that being from Hackensack, that was what the basketball players used to say, like in school. EGE is everybody got to eat, and that was a slogan like 9 years
2015.
ago
Yeah,
in high school.
Literally a decade.
And now it's coming full circle to the point that like it's been around the Chiefs fan base. They've been saying it for like weeks now that Patrick Mahomes is saying it. He tweeted it out, EGE, and it's like this entire slogan and this motto that the Chiefs receivers literally use in their locker room came from a Twitter account.
Well, I'll tell you
came from
what.
Pranav.
I got bad news for those receivers.
Came from Hackensack, New Jersey.
One, yes, came from Hackensack, New Jersey. Number two, it ain't EGE. There's two players who get in the football more often than not. It's
Xavier
gonna
Worthy
be
don't sleep on
Worthy
him,
That's what
and
he's saying.
Rasheed.
Travis
and Travis
Kelce.
Kelce will get some here too.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. He watched the video. He watched the video. Travis Kelce.
What?
After he watched the video, he started playing like Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
He broke 4
He's been mad
tackles.
good. He's been mad
No,
good.
he looked
I'm not gonna
great.
hate.
He looked great.
To be
He had
fair,
5
last
broken
week.
tackles
To
last
be
year.
fair, Detroit was rolling out. Literally, Hackensack High School football.
You're right, but it's
season
not.
at
It's
secondary.
beyond. It's beyond just the
Like,
Lions.
He
game.
looks good. Like when
looks
he's
good.
out there, he has some more juice. He's more agile. He's quicker on his feet. He looks a lot better than he has in
Feel
years.
good about the Hunter Henry take now?
I was about to say. He heard me say Hunter Henry.
Even still, it's 3 players that going to eat. Tyquan Thornton's been real. It's over. Hollywood's been real. It's over. Who
Hollywood's
else
still
do you want to
making the
throw
ball.
out there?
But they just have so many weapons now. Like, and I think, Rasheed Rice,
Let's not gas it.
he was on a 1,600-yard pace
Let's not
before he got
gas
hurt.
it. They don't have so many
And
weapons.
before
They do.
where she was playing, Kelsey was irrelevant.
the
last
minute
year.
if let's God forbid
If one guy goes down, that's not Rasheed, I'm comfortable.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. Before Rasheed, we're like, we need the weapons. This weapon.
But right now, like Rasheed, Worthy, Kelsey, if Hollywood is like your 4th guy, like I think you're fine with that.
Yeah, it's just if he becomes your 2.
Exactly. Like I think that's worrying. But right now the Chiefs, it definitely. I know what you're saying. It's not the elite cream of the
Thank
crop,
you.
and that's what makes Mahomes
Yes.
special.
well, Rasheed and Worthy is
Well,
pretty
I'll tell you
cream of the
what,
crop.
It's about damn time, Mahomes. Where's this been the last 2 years? This
He
is the
didn't have the
Mahomes I'm
situation.
used to.
Yo, very, very.
Look at the receiver rooms.
very quietly.
He had Rasheed and Xavier Worthy last year.
No, for sure. No, for like 7 weeks. My bad.
I actually got a DM
Dude,
from a Chiefs fan.
Rasheed and Worthy can be a top 5 duo end the season. Hot take, cold take.
Top 5 duo,
Top 5 duo,
cold take.
cold take.
No way.
Okay.
There's too many top 5s.
That's what I'm
Tyreek Hill
asking.
and Jalen Waddle have dropped off.
done.
Though.
Well,
they're
It's
tired,
over.
sir.
It's over. But Jamar Chase, T. Higgins,
Easy.
Devontae Adams, Puka
Easy.
Nacua, AJ Brown, Devontae
Easy.
Smith, and then
List opens up.
No, Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison.
Yep.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy,
He's
easy,
right.
easy.
He's right.
Stop disrespecting
you don't
Jordan Addison.
think about it.
Stop disrespecting Jordan Addison.
All right, I agree.
I can
Stop.
hear
I
Amon-Ra
agree.
St. Brown and Jameson though.
I could hear it.
Okay.
Oh, George Pickens and CD.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah. It's an easy top 5. It's crowded.
Mike Evans and Ibuka.
yeah, like, what are we
Well, they gotta be
doing?
healthy.
Cole,
Fair.
it don't even matter.
They got.
It
Whoa!
don't even matter.
Do you know who Rasheed Rice is? I know you know.
I know
you know.
Yo, bro, the next guy was Xavier Worthy.
Xavier Worthy.
He's the
is-
worst receiver we named out of all the top 2 guys. Comfortably. We got to stop.
I don't know.
Rasheed
man.
Rice
Worthy-
not better than some ones we just named.
for sure. For sure.
Yeah. They top 10 perm. Maybe
Yeah,
top 8.
that's easy.
Maybe top 8.
10
That's
might
what I
not
was
be.
asking.
Top
Hot take,
5's
cold
gonna be
take.
top-
Let me look.
So
'cause top
cold.
10 might be
Yeah.
cold too, bro.
You know,
Well, it's a hot take because I don't think it's going to happen.
I've gotten
You know what I mean?
2 DMs in the last couple of days. This is from the Kingdom on Twitter. Love the content and podcast. Keep up the good fight defending Mahomes. I appreciate that.
So much defending.
Yeah, what are we defending?
EGE's Gandalf staff, who's like awesome. He like has so many cool stats on Twitter that, he fights Brady stands and stuff like that. I like Brady though, so I'm not going to get involved in that debate. But he said, you were one of the only media personalities last year that was defending Mahomes and understood the situation he was in offensively. Everybody else, like Dels, just said he was
called me
washed.
out?
And he didn't call you out. I understand. I mentioned you. He was like, he was washed and the dynasty was over, but all year you were consistent in saying it was the pieces around him
they got
that were
blown out in
struggling,
Super
and
Bowl,
he
so.
was carrying Casey's offense and defense
God,
by being a
Dick
ball
Riley.
control, time of possession offense. Good shit, brother. Keep it up.
Yeah, God forbid I didn't want Patrick Mahomes in dogfights with like the fucking Carolina Panthers last year.
Shout out to Mahomes. Led the league in game-winning drives.
Yeah, because he should have been losing.
Well, sometimes things happen. The defense wasn't that good.
It definitely does happen, but does it have to happen every game so you lead the league?
They won 15 games.
We're
nitpicking 15 wins.
I'm just saying.
Nitpicking 15 wins. Some players could win ugly, and some players cannot win ugly. Like you're going toe to toe with Michael Penix and Drake. Man, you lose both those games. Like last year, Mahomes wins those games.
Yeah,
Didn't you have Josh Allen over Mahomes?
Not last year.
Like
not the year before.
You definitely did.
Not the year before. Absolutely not.
There was a moment in time. There was a moment in time.
You have to bring something up from 5 years ago. I guess. My guess.
You're a Josh Allen fan.
Josh Allen's cool, but he's not Mahomes.
I think we all know that.
Yeah, he's cool. But number one is Baker because of the game-winning drives. That's why I feel like you having a number 3 was a little disrespectful. I think Baker has kind of been the most impressive quarterback in the league this year.
I said 1 through 4. I think you can make an argument for anyone being number 1.
Who was your 4?
Sam Darnold.
Number 1?
Yes.
He lost to Baker toe to toe. Baker
35 points.
And Baker outclutched him. Sam
did.
threw an interception.
He did. Yeah, that shit matters, dude.
I mean, Sam.
Wow.
Yeah,
sure. No, don't do that. Bo Nix wouldn't even put 15 points up.
Wow. Hey, I didn't say anything.
Yeah, I know it's the smirk you're giving me.
I didn't say, you said everything that needed to be said.
And we're going to get that thing fixed to yours. The habit that Drew has of calling people outside of their names. Because in society, you get in trouble for mislabeling people who transitioned.
Wait, what? What is going on? What? What?
He knows what I'm saying.
Oh boy, are you
now listen, man. I just go with. You know what? This is a slippery slope.
You should just stop.
If I want to be identified as something, I expect to be called
so what
that.
do you identify as?
A Packers fan.
He's mad that I keep calling him a Jets fan. I told him, and I'm gonna keep doing it because I
said
know it
in the real
him.
world, that's not allowed. You know,
He's
People
right.
do take offense to that for
yeah,
sure. Yeah,
you don't call somebody about what they transitioned into.
you transitioned to a Packers fan.
When it comes to sports, there's no transitioning, brother.
There is. Absolutely. There is. He's like 50% in already.
I be forgetting you're a Packers fan sometimes. I feel like they don't play ever.
Yeah, because they've played some garbage teams.
Yeah.
And then they had the bye week. So.
No Jordan Love in the top 5.
They played like garbage.
Bro, I felt like the bye week, they were off for like 2 weeks. Like it
It's
felt
because
like
they
forever.
really have played a relevant ass team.
Yeah, it felt like forever.
They need to have a big game
the
again.
Packers play, you know.
And even the Bengals game was just annoying to watch.
They almost lost.
Yeah, it was ugly.
Again.
You were hoping they lost, didn't you?
For sure.
It would have been embarrassing.
Definitely. I root against the Packers every week.
Definitely root against them. I know you root for the Eagles, but I don't root for the Packers. You know, I root against you guys.
I root against them every week.
Yeah, every week.
You said
Every
I root
week.
for the Eagles?
Oh, I could tell by your videos.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I can tell by your videos.
He's terrified.
No, yeah, you like him. You're a secret fan. Like you're a secret agent for sure. Like
A secret
he's a
agent.
spy.
I'm
for sure.
infiltrating.
Like, you
I'm
definitely-
like,
you be up on
he's
there.
sharing the secrets.
You be up on there dick riding. Like
it was
you be up
not
on there
his fault.
glazing. Yeah.
If we're gonna hold Josh Allen accountable, we're gonna hold Jalen Hurts accountable. We're holding Josh Allen
Oh, yeah, you be-
accountable.
you
Oh yeah,
be
I
up there
got all
defending
the
them for
Eagles
sure.
fans. Oh yeah, I got them. Coming eating out my hand.
But they always know your
point.
true colors when it matters.
No, they don't. They actually
going too
comment.
far.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're going too far.
They comment. They say, "Yo, I ain't like you before, but I like you now. Yo, keep spinning the truth, bro."
It's because I'm not the type to drop old videos. I really don't do that. I'm just
You
Drop
don't
old
drop
videos?
old videos. People can change
like
them.
go up on there and just pull up old shit that he
Old
used to
clips?
say. Yeah, I don't do that.
Oh, I love doing
I'm
that.
very just.
My
I
memory's
know who
pretty
you
good.
are internally. I know
As
who
a
you
man,
are.
you know
As a
who
man,
he
I
is.
know what
Somebody
you're
who
doing.
A Jets
appreciates a quarterback that wins, Jalen Hurts. Somebody who appreciates a GM who's built one of the best teams
You
in
do appreciate
football,
Howie.
Roseman.
Yeah.
I love the Eagles.
You don't
Absolutely.
appreciate Jalen.
It's a
You
great
actually
process.
yelled.
The
at-
opposite
Yeah,
is
you
actually
actually used to
true.
yell about him.
That was years ago, and I was right.
What?
I was right in that video. He didn't carry that team. He didn't lead them
you
to
called
nothing.
him. You called him trash.
I didn't call him trash. No, I didn't. I never called
You said he
Jalen
was
Hurts
a
trash.
bottom 10 quarterback
When?
last year.
Midway through last year.
He
And
did
you said
too.
Geno Smith was better than.
Well, Geno Smith was better last year. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
look
he would
how
have
that-
elevated
look
the
how that
offense.
looks.
Yeah, Geno Smith last year versus this year is not the same Geno.
no, that's clear as fucking.
Yeah,
he's
Geno is
horrible.
not good.
Now you did call Hurts a
but
bottom 10
Jalen Hurts
quarterback.
also this year is playing like a bottom 10 quarterback.
Yeah, you called him bottom 10
You
last
can
year.
you can
been
name you can
underwhelming.
name 20 quarterbacks that are playing better than Jalen Hurts right now.
You called him bottom 10, and then when they won the Super Bowl, you said he's the 10th best
Yo,
quarterback
Bo
in
Nix or
football.
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts. That's where it
He
kind of
hates
gets
Bo Nix,
disrespectful.
though, bro.
I just
He does say both of those
Yeah,
guys.
he
Jalen
does.
Hurts are
He just
Tua.
now he's
Oh no, Tua is whack. Like Jalen Hurts is like he's good. He's not
He
whack.
didn't want to say it, bro. He really didn't
he's
want to
not
say
whack.
He's not whack.
No,
I
Tua
mean,
is
respectable.
whack.
I be seeing you in
why is
Jackson,
Tua
bro.
whack?
Threw 3 interceptions last game.
You're really doing this.
The
Three
comments
interceptions.
love
He's trying to
flooding
rage
it with
bait
that.
me. It's not
He is,
happening.
He did 3 interceptions
Yo,
last
did
game.
you see the comments?
Dog, they
They
were
didn't
going
watch
for
the
days.
game, I
They were going
guess.
for days. It was-
They're dead ass stupid.
I didn't see the comments.
Bro, they were going for mad long. Like, I
They
got
were
stuck
just
in it. It
talking
was a
about
lot,
3
bro.
interceptions. How he threw 3 interceptions and
I
stuff.
mean,
Honestly, I
noticing,
didn't
bro.
even realize he threw 3 until I saw the stat line. I was like, oh, really? But
The
then I was
third
like,
one, legitimately,
One of them was on Waddle.
who cares? The first one is legitimately a drop turned INT. We need a stat. We need a stat. I'm done
well,
with it.
turnover worthy place.
Check that.
That is what it is.
You and
yeah.
Jackson, man. I'm watching y'all.
And
About what?
honestly, that second
watching
pick,
For what?
elite.
I'm watching. I'm
Are
watching
you catching
Jackson.
us live or after?
I saw Jackson call Hurts. I think he said Hurts was really bad too. He said
Oh
something.
no, no. He
He
definitely.
basically did what you did a year or two ago. So,
Oh no, he means it.
and then he also hates Bo Nix. You hate Bo Nix. I'm catching on to you too.
Trust me.
I
It's
really
It's him,
am.
Jackson, and John.
Oh, John.
The 3
John.
J's.
We just ain't see
Wait,
John.
no,
until
John.
Jackson,
John
John.
likes Bo Nix.
Yeah.
You're late.
No, like
John
him
likes
and
Bo
John.
Nix.
I've been caught on him and
Nah,
John.
John most definitely likes Bo Nix.
No, but you got to catch them two are basketball. Him and John are basketball. That's when they're very in sync and they say the same
Would you
things
not
in a
have the
different
similar
way.
opinion though? You think Bo Nix is good, legitimately?
I think he's all right. I think he's better than what you think.
Well, I think he's average.
No, you think he's ass.
Do you think he's average?
Yes.
Okay, so we think the same.
No, you think he's garbage,
You
bro.
think he's
Like,
whack.
yeah,
That's
you
how-
think
that's what
he's
I get when we talk
garbage.
about
You
Bo
just
Nix.
are saying that right now. You think he's honestly awful.
Bo Nix is awful.
You,
Nah, he's not awful.
Almost Tua.
I guess it depends how you
He
think.
thinks,
No,
he thinks Tua is
Yo,
bad,
Well,
bro.
guess
Tua's
where
better
Tua
than
ranks
Bo
top, in touchdowns. Guess.
In touchdowns.
In touchdowns.
Tua?
8th. 5th? I don't give a fuck.
Well, who do you
You're
think's
a
better?
Jets fan.
Stats don't matter.
You
Like
would
those
kill
are-
for that.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yes.
Wait, hold on. Who do you
I would
think? Who do you
kill
think
for
is better?
anything.
You think Tua or Bo Nix is better?
I'm not answering that question.
So you think Tua is better?
I'm gonna choose my guy.
Okay.
your guy?
He thinks Tua is better. I mean, I don't blame you. I think Tua is better too, but I think Tua is whack too.
So
I think Bo
that's
Nix
what I'm
is
saying. You don't
better.
think Bo Nix average, bro?
Yeah, I think yes. I guess so. If you want to be specific,
He's like a bottom 5 quarterback.
Tua
too.
led the league in yards.
he
man.
just
Like,
has Sean Payne, so you know,
I feel like Sean Payton tax.
How
there's
many-
some weeks where
How many
No,
quarterbacks?
will get
that's
fooled.
dead. It's over.
after the London
It's
game,
over.
it's over.
Sean Payne has been. He's
Joel,
not been
Bo
good
Nix
Let's
this
play a
year.
little
Scary.
game.
I'm,
Let's play a little
I'm
game.
gonna be
When he
honest
stops
with you.
yelling, we'll play a little game.
No, Bo Nix has been better this year than Sean Payne has been at his job.
Okay.
Let's play a little game. I'm gonna name quarterbacks, and you talk when there's a quarterback that Bo Nix is better than. Okay. So
I got it.
All right, so I'm gonna pull up the list real quick. Drew,
Why are you doing
keep yelling
this
at
to
him,
me,
Drew.
though?
Drew, keep yelling at him.
I don't want to. You're rage baiting me crazy right
I'm
now.
not rage baiting. All right, let's go to passing real quick. You ready?
Yes.
Matthew Stafford, Dak Prescott, Sam Darnold. Skip some names.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones, Jared Goff, Trevor Lawrence, Mac Jones.
Oh, what the fuck?
Spencer Rattler,
What? The-
Bryce Young, Michael Penix, Cam Ward,
Oh my god.
CJ Stroud, Aaron Rodgers, Kyler Murray, Jaden Daniels, Carson Wentz.
You can stop right now.
I just went down the list. Oh my God.
It sounds like he's like a bottom 4 quarterback.
Bro,
in the
I just
NFL.
went down to like 35. Jackson Dart.
I'll take Bo Nix.
Because you ain't see
What
enough.
I
does
haven't
Mac
seen
Jones do better than Bo Nix? What? He does nothing. Nothing better.
That name caught me a little bit by surprise, so I didn't speak immediately. But it's something I have to think about.
You definitely think Mac
I don't
is
know
better.
if it's-
Stop
I don't-
it.
I don't-
You think Mac is better than Brock. You think Mac is better
Like I
than
think
Bo
Mac
Nix.
Jones can actually play within the pocket. I don't think he's like jittery and moves around, and
You know who's
Goes
jittery and moves
crazy.
around? The
Baker
MVP
Mayfield.
of our league.
it's not the same though. Bo Nix loses. He doesn't even like jump throws.
But he was
Crying at
elite
that.
at it last
Tyrese
season.
Halliburton.
This year, he's not as great. That's the issue.
It's just something that's hard to be
You're right.
consistently
I
good
agree.
at.
I agree. But last year, he was elite at it.
I don't know. I think he got too much credit last year.
But it's why I don't hate that he's still doing it, because inevitably it's going to figure it out. Are you going to be this damn near 70% that you were on the run? Probably not. It's pretty unsustainable. But do I anticipate that you're still as inaccurate as you've been this year on the run? No, I don't anticipate
There's a middle
that.
ground.
Especially because he's been cleaning it up as the weeks go by. It sucks that this Jets game happened because the Cavs are going to say, yo, Bo Nix was dog shit in the second half, when in reality, what was Sean Payton doing?
He said that offense over there can't move the ball. Bo and the offense, let's not fuck anything up. That's what he said.
What the hell?
And he almost lost the game because of it.
Did we ease off the gas against Cincinnati when they weren't moving the ball? We didn't do that. Why are we doing that against the Jets?
Too, which I don't know.
Exactly. We should try to make a statement, especially after last year. Bo Nix threw for 60 yards. Was he the only quarterback to throw a touchdown in this game? Yes. But the MLB, we should have set a tone. I get it's London, that it's different. For whatever reason, teams just don't play the same like they do overseas. But Jesus Christ. Sean Payton really has been underwhelming.
It's getting old.
Are you about to go on the spiel like you did with Tua? That was a good one.
We're 4-2.
There you go.
My team's great.
There.
I have no problem with the roster.
There you go.
We're playing really great football. I have two of the best defensive players in the league. Think about how elite Nick Bonito has been this year. That just sounds like a great thing. Yeah. Think about how elite Nick Bonito has been, that we're really talking about him as opposed to Surtain, who's having another
Bonito's he's a
good,
legend of the pod. We love him here.
Oh, no, Nick Bonito.
We were early. We were super early.
Been here. But Surtain, he's an all-time great.
I'm with that.
Our defense is all world. Jonathan Cooper doesn't get talked about because Nick Bonito and Surtain are two of the best at their position.
I love that.
And guess who's coming back this season?
Who?
This week.
Who?
Demon Home, Drake Greenlaw.
There you go.
Bro, this defense, we're going to the moon.
I'm with you, bro.
Hufanga has been one of the best offseason signings we've had that the league has had.
You want Adoree Jackson?
No.
What?
Dude, I need
nobody wants to do Jackson.
Dog, I need him released tomorrow.
I like that Drake Greenlaw's coming back.
Bro.
That's going to help.
Singleton going to the second middle linebacker is enormous.
Who you guys play this week? A weak team? Light walk in the park?
You do play someone.
I'm blanking.
They play the Giants.
We do play the Giants, which I am.
In MetLife?
I'm a little worried. No, we're at home. We're at home.
That field, man.
I am a little worried about
some
it.
juju with him.
I am a little worried about it.
You need something to lead the team.
That defensive line with our interior offensive line being banged up as it is, I'm a little concerned.
I think I'll take
everybody practiced today. Who? QM.
Oh, that's big.
QM practice? Wow, that is enormous.
Yeah, everybody practice. I can't have him, Ringo, and Jackson on the field.
Good job.
Jalen practiced too, right? Jalen Carter?
Yes, they all practice. Yeah. No, if I see both of them out there, Justin Jefferson might have 300 yards.
I was hoping QM didn't play.
Really?
Solely for offense.
Oh, okay.
I
just need him to cover one side so then we can just focus on the other side. Because when he covers one side, it's easy.
But I think he's going to play defense on Addison.
Which is fine. Jetta's going to be Jettas.
That just blew mine, though.
Yeah.
Am I going to have to sit Jordan Addison?
It depends. You got to wait and see. Hammies are different. He just practiced today. He could not play.
In Philly or Minnesota?
If QM plays, I'm sitting Addison. I don't have much options, but I think I'm going to make that executive decision.
I mean, they'll probably move Addison around.
What was the question?
Who are your other options?
Oh, yeah, no, not much. Not much at all. Hunter Henry.
I'm about to make a dumb trade to get Mahomes on my team.
Oh,
Josh Allen?
You're back at this again?
It's in the podcast league. It's Herbert, Kyron, and Ladd for Mahomes.
Herbert, Kyron, and Ladd for Mahomes?
Dude, why?
Because
it's Mahomes, bro.
It's either I lose without him or I win with him. I'd rather lose.
What if you win without him?
I'd rather lose and have him.
There's a third option here.
I'd rather lose and have him than win and not have him.
Why?
Because that's just the way it has to be.
Do you have Mahomes in every league?
Close to. Except for the Dynasty one, which was too egregious of an asking price. And this other money league I'm in, that it's also a bit of egregious of an asking price. Honestly, the leagues that I have no money in, I have no problem going all in to get Mahomes.
I feel it. Yeah, Kyron, Ladd, and Herbert.
Yeah, I have Darnold as backup. Not like I'm going to use him. I have running backs, though. I have ETN, I have JT, and I have Hubbard and Dowdle.
Okay.
So I think I can live if I don't have Kyron. It'll be tough, but
it'll be a little tough.
Mahomes is like a consistent 25 plus right now.
He's been awesome this year.
And with Rasheed,
yeah,
to the mood.
And with Rasheed, like I like it.
Why didn't you draft him?
He tried probably,
dude.
Yo, Matt Nagy, is
he might be
cooking?
Why did I draft him?
I mean, now is the answer.
That is probably the $1 million question I should have did, because my first pick was Jamar Chase. If rather have Mahomes or Jamar.
Well,
this
is a one quarterback league. No one's taking Mahomes.
He usually in my money league, I waited until like the 10th round to draft Caleb.
Okay.
So I stacked up my roster, and that's the roster that I have: JSN, Drake London, Trey McBride. I drafted George Pickens. I drafted Rashee Rice.
You had Chase in the first, Ladd in the second, you took Kyron in the third, then the quarterbacks went.
Yeah, Kyron was a miss.
Open the draft.
Oh, no.
Let's
Ladd
stop
was
it
a
all.
miss.
What am I supposed to
Ladd
do?
was a major miss in the second round. It's probably my biggest bust, honestly.
Hate to see it.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 picks before was Chase Brown, so it could be worse. You know?
Hey,
Hate
you're
to
not
see
wrong.
it, man.
So, real quickly, the Falcons beat the Bills 24-14. What was your biggest takeaway from that?
I mean, there's only one takeaway. It's the defense. It's been the breakout story of 2025, team-wise.
Yeah. Talk about Atlanta, right? Yeah.
Atlanta, without a doubt. Because offensively, it's been awesome. Number 2 in total yards. But defensively, we're talking about a team that's let up the least amount of yards per game. We're talking about a team top 5 in EPA, top 4 in success rate and drop back EPA. The one blemish that they do have would be on their run game. That's the one that has the lowest amount of success. That being said, what they've been able to do in getting after the quarterback in one offseason, they've revamped this whole thing. And going up against Josh Allen and making him look as pedestrian as possible, it's one of the most difficult tasks that a defense has, and they made it look easy. And honestly, there was opportunities where they were trying to let the Bills back into the game, but the defense just did not break. They were persistent at getting after Josh. They were persistent in stopping the run. And yeah, of course, they didn't have the weapons. That's an obvious statement that the Bills were definitely beat up. But to still make Josh Allen look human, it's not an easy thing to do. I just have to give endless respect to what the Falcons have done. Outside of that one, which is looking like a
Anomaly.
a big anomaly versus the Panthers. They went out there and made JJ McCarthy, every fan, question whether or not he was a starting level quarterback. They went up against Josh Allen. They made him look absolutely regular. This defense has been consistent week in, week out outside of the Panthers week, which it's a division game. It is what it is. You have to acknowledge a division game. It happened with the Giants and the Eagles. You can just get caught lacking versus a division opponent, a division rival. They just know you better than every other team. But this defense is legit, man. And this offense, I'm still not overly sold on Penix, but what I liked is that they definitely, these last couple of games, have hyper-focus on Drake London. And Kyle Pitts has been really firm this season. I have nothing negative to say about him. And then we forget about Algier. Like every now and then Algier will come to the game, and that's a change of pace guy that you know is just going to bruise right through defenders. This offense has been great, but the defense, to me, as good as the offense has been, that's been the star of the show.
I don't know if I don't want to sound like a hater. I don't know if Atlanta's defense is legit. I think they have some talent. I think Buffalo, they bottled up Buffalo a ton. That offensive line, we know it's gritty, it's tough. It's one of the best offensive lines in football. I feel like the offense on Buffalo also let them off the hook, though, because they were able to run the ball, and they just wasn't doing that consistently. And Drew, you mentioned it. Buffalo's wide receiving room isn't nothing to really sneeze about, so nothing really too much to take away from that. But, against the Carolina Panthers, like you mentioned it, they put up 30, division games, stuff like that. That Minnesota game was weird because I felt like their defense was playing good, but also JJ McCarthy was putting the offense, the defense for the defense for the Vikings in some tough positions. I also think there was one time with JJ, nobody even sacked him. He just fell, and then they came around and touched him. He was also a rookie. So I don't know if this defense is legit yet. I think so far they've played really well. The defense, they blitz, they get at you. This game is definitely a wake-up call because this Buffalo offense, whether they're missing pieces now, that's Josh Allen. He's able to uplift the offense into a top 5 unit at any point. But this Falcons team's got to like what they've done so far. 3-2. You've beat the Commanders. Granted, I believe Jaden didn't play that game, so that could skew some things up. But you did beat Minnesota. You always play Tampa Bay tough. And that was a tough 3-point game that you probably could go into overtime if Young Ho Koo hits that field goal, whatever happens at that moment. But you got to like what you're seeing. I'm looking at San Fran, Miami, New England, the Colts as their next 4 games. Excuse me.
Hello.
Yeah, so it's going to be some good games. Atlanta, their defense is solid. They have a lot of young talent. Their safeties, I don't even think Billy Bowman played last game, if I'm not mistaken.
No, he was hurt.
Yeah, but their safeties are solid. I do like the defensive line and the pressures they bring, and the fact that they work in unisex to get the quarterback. They play really well, especially in blitz. I'm excited for Atlanta. I think they got some bright spots. And then, like you mentioned, the offense, you have two young bright stars in Drake London and Bijan Robinson. Darnell Mooney will be coming back eventually. Kyle Pitts is good. Still wary on Michael Penix, but he's done a job so far.
They're going to be an in-the-hunt team. I think their defense has been solid. They've done a good job at marrying the coverage and the pass rush. They don't have a dominant defensive front. Rook Ororo, to me, has been somebody who's been like a standout who last year missed a lot of the time because of injury. And now, in his second year, but really his rookie year, he's playing really well. It's just the simulated pressures that Jeff Ulbrich throws offense's way. They have communication issues. Offensive linemen don't know which direction to block. And I think the linebackers really do a good job at blitzing. Like Caden Ellis is one of them Caden Ellis is one of the best blitzers in the NFL. Like, he just gets to the quarterback so fast. And then Devon Diablo, also they use in that way, but he's more so a coverage guy for them, and he's been awesome in coverage. So I think the combination of not giving quarterbacks a lot of time to throw while also having good coverage down the field is why they've been so good. They're susceptible to the run. I think they're 17 in yards given up, but they're number two against the pass and number one defense overall in terms of total yards. So this has been a good unit, and I think that they're going to be in the hunt team. For Buffalo, it's really about how did we let this defense neutralize our offense, and it was because Josh Allen was under pressure 44% of the time, and they don't have anybody on the outside that can consistently win. That's really the biggest knock on Buffalo. Khalil Shakir dropped a crucial third down because he failed to get that second foot in bounds. And there's nobody. Yeah, it was a tough throw. It was an amazing throw. Like, it was a tough catch too, but I expect him to make it. He had more than enough space to. And they just don't have anybody that can really scare defenses out of playing straight man-to-man coverage and blitzing Josh Allen. They don't have anybody on that roster right now. Keon Coleman had a good week one, and then ever since then, he hasn't been able to make an impact at all. Yeah, so this Bills receiving core is very underwhelming. And when they don't open up the pass game with the run game, we get a performance like this.
Yeah, I think I can speak quickly just to Buffalo. They've been underwhelming this season. They started off 4-0, and the week one victory over Baltimore definitely gives them the stamp that was your big win on the season. But when we were talking about, Josh Allen, the MVP case, after that, you played three opponents that have a combined 2 wins in the Jets, Saints, and Dolphins, right? You took care of business. Then the next 2 games, you let your opponent have statement wins, right? Like Buffalo in back-to-back weeks. 2 weeks ago, it was New England. Now all of a sudden, everyone's talking about, damn, hold on, New England's here. Drake May breakout. This is a playoff team. And then this past week on Monday Night Football, holy shit, Atlanta's here. Top defense. Bijan Robinson goes crazy. Drake London goes crazy. Breakout game. So in back-to-back weeks, everyone's giving you the respect of a Super Bowl contender, which maybe or maybe not you deserve. But you've let your foot off the gas. Those are 2 games where, I think in the Atlanta game, I put a little bit more on Joe Brady because I thought you were running the ball effectively. James Cook was averaging 5, maybe even over 5 a carry in that game. And we talked about it earlier, but they were down 21-7 at the end of the first half. And it felt like they were down by 40, or at least that's what the play calling was. But they got the ball out of halftime. They went right down the field and scored. It was 21-14. It's anyone's ball game at that point.
Changed the game plan again.
But then, after that, they were just never consistently giving James Cook opportunities where that was their most effective offense. Josh Allen, I think the biggest issue in these last 2 games have just been the negative plays from Josh Allen, which is very uncharacteristic. But in the last 2 games, he has 3 interceptions, 3 fumbles, and 5 sacks. That's 11 total negative plays. In the first month of the season, he had 8 negative plays. So these turnovers and a couple of the sacks, some have been covered sacks, some have been, you're sending, there's been just pressure in his face and he hasn't been able to get away from it. But it's these negative plays over the last couple of weeks that have put Buffalo behind or turned the ball over, which has taken down some of their offensive firepower. But I'm not really worried about their offense. They're still top 5 in yards and points, 47% of their drives end in scores. That's 6th best in football. It's really just these last couple of weeks, Josh Allen's been a little bit sloppier than usual. Defensively is interesting because when we look at their raw numbers, they've been elite against the pass, but they've been terrible against the run.
Always.
And typically when you could run against the team, you don't really have to pass against that team, right? So they have, in 4 of 6 games this year, they've allowed 130 plus rushing yards, and half of their games, they've allowed over 180 rushing yards. you've been able to run all over this Buffalo team, right? And the offenses you've slowed down passing the ball been Spencer Rattler, Tua, and Justin Fields, who are like 40 yards, so those numbers get a little inflated. So right now, I don't feel great about Buffalo. There's no real great team other than Kansas City that you feel strong about in the AFC, though. So it's not like I'm like, holy shit, they're not going to win a playoff game or they're not going to win the division, anything like that. Their schedule is still super easy, that they're going to rack up a lot of wins. And it wouldn't shock me if they won 12 plus games again. But it's just, they don't feel right. And it doesn't feel like this defense is improving compared to what they've been the last couple of years. And that's going to be another discussion probably for another day when it comes to Sean McDermott. And then quickly about Atlanta, I do think the defense maybe isn't best in the world good, as some of the numbers say, but this is a very improved unit. I think getting Jeff Ulbrich, who had proven in New York, he's not a head coach, but he's a hell of a defensive coordinator. He's a Josh Allen stopper, if you ask me. He had some, terrible games when they're going up against the Jets the last few years, and had another terrible game going up against Atlanta. Their offense, though, is interesting because they are number 2 in yards, but 27th in points scored because they struggle so much in the red zone. Right now, they're 27th in red zone offensive scoring. They're scoring a touchdown less than 44% of their drives. But oddly enough, they're great on third down. So they've shown the ability to be good situationally in some aspects, but bad situationally in other aspects. I will say, I thought Zach Robinson coming out of the bye had a lot of unique looks. You saw Bijan Robinson lining out wide. You saw him offset in the backfield doing all of these twists. I thought there's some really creative play calling. And I think losing Darnell Mooney too hurt because you don't really have another receiver opposite of Drake London that can really stress the defense at all. But that's the one area they really have to improve. They could get this red zone offense going. You're talking about a team that could be a top 15 scoring offense, paired with this good of a defense in a division that really has only one other threat. Atlanta's for real. Again, not Super Bowl contender, but I think Atlanta fans have said, why aren't you guys talking about us? We deserve to get our respect. And I feel like when you lose 30-0 to the Carolina Panthers, people are going to look at you a little bit funny. But when you go back and you beat the Buffalo Bills and you're like, okay, you shut down the Vikings, JJ McCarthy, maybe it's just your defense is that good. You beat the Bucks in week 1, right? Which looks like, you lost to the Bucks in week 1. But you beat the Commanders, and Marcus Mariota had been able to move the ball even when he was, as a backup. And you beat Josh Allen, the Bills. So you have to feel really good if you're an Atlanta fan. Michael Penix maybe isn't where you want him to be. But right now, if this defense is playing the way it's playing, and Bijan's playing the way he's playing, and Drake London's being a fucking superstar, I think that's more than enough for you to make the playoffs.
The Bears beat the Commanders 25-24. Any takeaways from that game?
Shout out to Buffalo.
Shout
out to the Bears.
I hate when weather impedes on an outcome.
I love it.
No.
So that's what happened with Jaden Daniels?
Because they gave me the win. It was the only one who took the Bears.
True, fair. Terrible. A botched handoff that basically puts the Bears right in position to a couple plays. We're in field goal range. End of the day, you got to go out there and execute. They ended up still getting the however many yards they needed. Shout out to Jake Moody. That was really cool for me to see. Guy who looked like his career was done. He goes out there and has an amazing game and hits the game-winning field goal. Swift was awesome. He really great. I need domes. I don't care.
Domes, 32 teams?
I need domes for every single team. Every single team. For the fans, for the players, everything.
But that's not football, bro.
Not football.
I don't give a shit.
I want to see them out there in the mud and the rain.
It's not how your grandfather watched the game.
I'm a Gen Z fan, and I fucking stand on that, and I don't give a damn. I really don't. It's whack. It's fun when it's snow, and that's it.
Yeah.
When it's snow, I'm all for it because I'm
it's cool.
Fun person.
That will be taken away, though, with a dome.
I know. But that's what I'm saying.
So you're willing to have no snow games for the dome.
Yeah.
I see both sides.
I do see
what you're talking about.
But Jesus.
But sometimes
you get more risk of injury.
Your mouth fucking football
I
in the
get it.
rain and sleet and snow.
It's
and
cool.
Who's a man? You know what I mean?
This does breed men.
Yeah.
It decides who's a man and who's not.
Call me soft. I don't give a damn.
Sometimes we are a little soft sometimes.
Bro, sitting as a fan in those stands must be fucking
That's why I don't go.
That's a part of the culture, though.
That's why I don't go.
Freezing with people.
Those people have mental illness. They got something wrong with them.
Yeah.
They go through tables in February to watch the Bills.
Case in point.
Not February.
January.
They don't know what February's like.
I think the Commanders let this one slip away. 3 turnovers in this game. One was Jaden Daniels' bad throw.
They had it, man.
The other one was Bill kind of just got swiped at, lost the ball. And then the last one you're talking about, right? The final possession where It's just a handoff, and Jaden just never really gets grip on the ball. He tries to put in Bill's belly, pause, and it just hits the ground. The Bears fall right on it.
What?
That was fucking nuts.
He's trying to put the ball in his
You didn't
belly.
have to say it like that, bro.
That's what you do. You put the ball in the running
Tried
back's
to hand it
belly.
off to him. He didn't. That's all you had to say.
But I'm
He tried
saying
to
he tried
put
to
no.
push
What,
it,
what
you know
he
what I
said
mean?
was he tried to put it in his
Yeah, I
belly.
know, bro. You're nuts. Freak
Yo,
boy.
what the fuck?
You was thinking about me.
But I think the Commanders, this team just, it feels like last year. I think the offense is going to be great. I think defensively they're going to struggle. For Chicago, though, this was a big game because you're coming off the bye. They were talking a lot about getting some of these rookies involved. Luther Burden had himself a really good game. Zacchaeus, the one
Got
surprised
outsnapped.
me. I know the snaps aren't great, but the fact that he got 4 targets and 4 receptions is pretty positive. Zacchaeus dropping that ball at the end of the fourth quarter, maybe some of that tide turns and Luther Burden sees some more action. Same thing with Colson Loveland. I love what they did with DeAndre Swift because DeAndre Swift has proven throughout his career he's not going to be able to read holes. This is someone that you're not going to be running inside zones with, and you have to defend. What gap should I go through? Should I go through the guard in the center or the center? That's not his game. If you could get DeAndre Swift on the outside, that's when he can use his athleticism and his speed and some of his burst. And that's what we saw. It was his best game in years.
You're wild.
What?
Reed Holes got us for whatever
Reed
reason.
Holes.
It caught us bad.
Okay,
holes.
shout out to the Chicago,
Shout out to the Chicago
Bears. Let's get into
Bears.
NFL pick in week 7.
All right.
No love for Chicago.
It's like yes, they can make the playoffs. They're going to have an easy schedule. In the next couple of weeks, we're going to be here. They're going to be 6-4. We're going to be like, okay, the Bears
Caleb
got
Williams
a shot.
still leaves some.
I was going to say,
Well,
just
he
meat on
wasn't
the
good
bone.
in that game.
5-minute
He leaves
discussion on
meat on the
Caleb
bone.
Williams.
He leaves a lot of meat on the bone.
The number one thing he's done that has been great this year is he's cleaned up the sacks.
For sure.
Because last year he was the worst quarterback, as we know in the NFL,
But I
taking
still feel like his
sacks, and now
pinpoint
he's
accuracy
average.
on a consistent
Well, he's
down
not
to down
accurate.
basis.
He's
it's
not.
Just,
No.
It's not there.
My brother Roma Dunze's wide open,
know.
booty butt naked down the field, hit him in stride.
Right now,
That's right.
Caleb is bottom 5 in EPA and success rate. He's completing 62% of his passes. He's bottom 3 in completion percentage over expectation. The only 2 worst are Cam Warren and Dylan Gabriel.
Let that name.
Dylan who?
You
Dylan
swipe
Gabriel.
it, you
Jesus
cross it
Christ.
out, you erase it, you put BO.NIX, and we're having disgusting, horrible, heinous conversations about how Bo Nix is a cancer to the game.
Jaden's special, man.
You think Bo Nix has been better than Caleb?
That's
this year?
not the point. The point is, let's keep same energy because he's been underwhelming this season.
He is 7th highest in big time throw percentage. I'll give him that. He's making some explosive plays, and he's really cut down on the sacks.
The sacks is
But
the only thing that I will say
Yeah.
I am very excited about.
down
played
into down
5
out
games.
is bad.
How many of them has he been good in? Like 2 or 3?
Who? Caleb?
He wasn't good in Minnesota.
Okay.
I'm
You
not
can
giving it
say
the
he
full
wasn't.
game. I'll give it the full game.
Dallas.
Dallas, without a doubt.
Of course.
Excellent.
Everybody's good against
Barely
Dallas.
counts.
It barely counts as
Barely
true, but I'll give it to him still.
He was great
excellent.
against
I don't
Dallas.
take away games.
I think against Detroit was a blowout, but I thought he was fine against
He
Detroit.
was
The defense just couldn't get a stop.
whatever.
Yeah.
Fine.
I didn't really think it was like him not being
The
good.
Vegas game, the Minnesota game, and the Washington game.
mid.
Vegas game was it was up and down. He
Mid.
just had a game winning drive.
So
And,
yeah, I mean, you're looking at the Detroit and the Dallas game as like those are 2. In those games, he has basically 600 yards, 6 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Which awesome. I'm not hating. I'm not. But Jesus, meat left on the bone. It seems like every single
500
game.
yards, bad math.
I just really believe that he's gonna figure it out.
I think so too.
But we're believing the same way we're believing that Trevor Lawrence would figure it out.
That's fair.
He didn't have Ben Johnson.
And that's where, again, I really am holding out on being the ultimate hater because of Ben Johnson and the fact that when he's out of structure, he's pretty fucking sick.
Yes.
He's sick.
It's
Sick of that, man.
It's just the
the out
accuracy
of
in the
structure
pocket.
shit moves the hell out of me.
All the stuff you can't teach, he's great
He can
at.
make every
I think
throw
that's
on
where
the
you have to
field.
be positive
It's
about.
just the easy shit.
Shouldn't that mean he can't get taught the easy shit?
Well, I think that's where you have to be optimistic that all of the shit that you can't teach, he's a crazy good athlete.
'Cause if
His
it's
arm
easy-
is nuts, but
And
can
I
you
think-
hone in some of these raw
Yeah.
skills
I
so
think
you
it's
become a good
encouraging.
pocket passer?
That they're 3-2,
It's very encouraging.
Without a doubt.
and he's like been all right.
Yeah. The defense is number 1 in takeaways now.
Yes.
And that's while missing a game because of the bye. I mean, down to down, this is not a good defense, but they've been able to take the ball away. And if you get 2 takeaways a game, you're going to be able to be in all
They're
of
the
these
NFC
games.
Jags.
Low key.
Hell no.
But the Jags defense is better down to down.
Jags, when they didn't get a turnover, It looked rough.
The Jags defense
they're
is
better.
fine.
Yeah.
The Seahawks didn't play a good offensive game against the Jags
They
defense.
just couldn't stop JSN at all.
No one can.
Yeah.
You know, like they were like I think 2 for 12 on third down. It's the Seahawks. It's just the Jaguars really couldn't
No,
move
it's
the
just
ball
great that,
offensively.
Jags finally lose. Where are they in the show?
I told y'all I picked
Makes you
Seattle.
think.
Yo, Jaden's special.
The Colts won this week, right?
Colts did win.
Against they almost
Cardinals.
lost.
That was
to
that was a
Brissett.
bit of a scare too.
That Colts defense, man. They
Kobe
weren't ready for
Brissett
Jacoby.
almost beat them.
They weren't ready for Jacoby.
Yo,
What does it say about Kyler Murray,
Jaden's special, man.
He is.
Bro,
You said that like
who-
5 times now.
Because, bro, who was he throwing to? Like, these people, I don't know.
Yeah, Debo was
half of
banged
these
up.
people.
Luke McCaffrey.
Respect Luke
They need
McCaffrey.
Terry
Ertz.
McLaurin back.
I say
Is
that
what
to
you're
say
saying.
Yeah, he's practicing this
below
week.
average talent.
you're
And he's
1,000%
in it. Like,
he's a dog.
Bro, he's in
You
it.
hate it.
Now, some people have.
I do, because he's in my fucking division.
No, you hate and you love because you had him over Burrow.
That's
but then you
really
hate
twin.
him.
Yeah.
That's twin.
I mean, I hate Burrow, though.
Yeah, I understand.
But also, like, dude, he's this fucking
I don't hate
good.
Burrow,
He's
bro.
so good.
You know
like,
that.
he's like, dude, I'm watching him play, and I'm like, yo, who's he throwing to? And the dude's catching it. I'm like, yo, bro, he's going to be here for like 10 years.
I've come to the conclusion I only hate one quarterback.
I think I hate 3.
I have no reason to hate anyone
I
else.
don't hate any quarterback.
I hate Mahomes.
You don't hate
Dak.
Josh?
Not really.
Your
Just-
team is ass.
So bad.
I
So,
hate-
like, why
I
would you
hate
hate
Dak.
anyone?
You hate that. I love Dak.
How,
I'm not
it's
gonna lie, I
impossible.
love Dak.
Impossible to hate him.
I hate
Impossible.
I love Dak.
I hate
Maybe
Dak.
the most likable player in the league.
Bro, he
He's on the
torches us every time he
Cowboys.
plays.
But you guys used to hate on him, so
Who?
Who?
you guys on
When?
Dak. Yeah, there was a moment in time.
I
In
definitely.
the playoffs, we ripped jokes.
no, bro, I definitely did.
In the playoffs, Dak's a notorious dropper.
But y'all saw a Dak documentary. Now you want to get on Dak's
That-
good
I
graces.
I didn't even see the documentary.
He has a documentary?
Who
I
doesn't
don't
have a
know.
Now
documentary?
you're hilarious.
Now I know that Drew saw the Kirk Cousins QB documentary, and it flipped Drew's tone on
He's
Kirk.
cooking there. The quarterback shit moved me on Kirk. I became a fan of his.
I never remember hating on Dak.
Dak never had shit.
I did hate on Dak.
The only thing he had was
Which
hard
is,
knocks.
which is fine because you're an Eagles fan.
I've actually always liked Dak because I like the Cowboys.
I called Dak a scrub before. We were
I
live.
just
I've
think
called a
that
lot
you
of
know
quarterbacks
these
scrubs.
these players put in so much work
If I call you a scrub, you know
every
it's
week, every day to give be the best possible players that could be on the field.
saying?
I just I admire all the games.
That's
that
another
they-
guy I hate. I hate Jordan Love.
You hate Jordan
Now
Love.
that I'm thinking about it, yeah.
I
don't
admire
hate
all
Jordan,
these
bro.
guys' games. You know, I like
you
the way they
don't.
prepare. I have a respect for it.
I
a deep found
I
respect.
think you have some semblance.
There's
of respect.
admiration there.
Yeah, a little bit.
hmm
See, but there's
I
no
love
real.
them.
There's this. You too fake with your hate, man.
What's up with you tweeting Patrick Mahomes on the Pick a Side account?
Why are you on the account?
That's not
now
me.
that the fuck we're here, get off the account.
I promise you, it's not me.
Whichever one it is, like, bro.
Don't be on
It
it.
caught me for a little bit because it's the Bo Nix, and I'm like, yo,
Come
Drew,
on.
get off. But yo, bro, stop. Get off the account.
Why do you think it's me?
Because people think it's all of us.
Have I
Like,
ever said
stop.
Bo Nix my glorious king?
Yeah, that shit lost me.
Probably.
Maybe.
It's just a reply that pick a side reply to you too. I got you, King. It sounds like,
that one they cooked.
yeah,
They cooked with
it,
that.
sounds like with the
You
100
do say King
emoji.
a lot.
They cooked.
100 emoji.
They cooked.
Yeah, I was like,
Get off the
okay, I
account.
see
You
it.
have your own. You have more followers.
Oh,
than
yeah,
the main
dead
account.
ass.
That's
get off
not
the
that's
account.
not my account.
Like, get
I'm
off
not
the account.
using it.
Yes, you are, bro. And you're trolling. Get off that shit, bro. And
Did
stop,
you-
And stop adding Mahomes. He's not going to answer.
You didn't like that?
No, I'm quite literally begging you to stop.
I felt like
Yo,
it.
you
I felt like it
make
was
us
a.
look nuts.
I felt like it was a good moment to just show appreciation for what he
We
did.
don't want to do that.
It was a great
I'm
moment.
gonna be honest with you, brother.
We don't want to do that.
I don't care.
Like I really appreciate that the admin
Because
took
we
his time
only
to
do
do
it for
that.
him. We didn't do it for anybody else.
Who nobody else deserves it.
Oh my God. Shut
So do
up.
it on your page. Do it on the Joel Brand
Where's the
page.
Drake May? Yo, Drake, congratulations on being the first player since looking. You could have still glazed Mahomes.
Lamar
I'll-
won
I'll
MVP
tell-
twice.
I'll
We
tell
never
admin.
congratulated him. Makes you wonder.
I'll tell
Makes you
admin.
wonder.
Makes you wonder indeed.
Did Josh get a congrats?
Of course not. Of course not.
What did he do?
Win MVP?
He's won 0 Super Bowls.
Oh my God! You didn't congratulate Mahomes for winning a fucking Super Bowl.
You know, you didn't congratulate Jalen Hurts for winning a Super Bowl.
Didn't need it.
You didn't
admin
congrat
did.
Stafford for winning a Super Bowl.
I did.
Makes you think.
No, I'm talking about on pick a side.
I did for sure. Or you mean like as a tweet?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell admin
back
this
in time.
information, and then I'll moving forward, every player will get some acknowledgement. I'll tell admin.
Or just
Bo Nix next. Bo Nix next.
Is there anything to acknowledge?
Yes,
What?
he's Bo Nix.
Oh,
Hey, Bo Nix. Congrats on being Bo Nix.
maybe we should.
fire name.
Maybe
Okay,
it's
that's
like
it.
what do you think? What are your thoughts on Bo Nix?
You know what? We should have known that he would be a star with that name alone.
Say something positive about Bo Nix. Here, start.
he has a fire ass name.
Don't get beat up.
Bo Nix.
Yeah, he's a fire ass name.
Bo Nix.
Bo
Bo
Nix.
Nix.
Bo
Like,
Chapman Nix.
it's 5 letters.
Chapman.
Yeah.
Shit's calm.
Not a lot of people
know
have
what
a
this
middle
is.
name as their
No,
longest
I don't know.
name.
That's just what's his
Oh,
name?
River Maxwell Brown.
Is Bo short for anything?
Like so 6 letters. Everything's 5,
Bodacious.
6, 5.
Like Botavius or
Makes you
something?
wonder.
Is Bo like just his first
I
name?
hope his name's not Botavius.
There's no way it's
It is Chapman.
middle name.
Middle
His
name?
first name's Chapman?
I wish I didn't
Bo.
know that.
Wait, his first name's just Bo?
Mhm.
No, it's just Bo.
Bo.
Bo knows.
I really wish it was just Bo Nix. I didn't
Like
want to
Bo
know about
Jackson.
Chapman.
Bo Daddy's nuts.
A little bit. Wouldn't be your craziest.
Who has the worst quarterback name?
Like first, last.
First, last, yeah.
Dan Orlovsky's pretty bad.
Orlovsky's bad.
I think Dylan Gabriel's not good.
Whoa, I don't hate that one.
I don't
like
love it.
Dylan Gabriel, 2 first names.
I'm not a big fan of the 2 first names.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
Sam
unless
Darnold.
unless it goes well. Like,
Whoa, relax. That's an awesome name.
no, it's not.
Sam
Jared
Darnold.
Darnold?
Jared Goff.
Jared
Oh
Goff
my-
is
Shit's
putrid.
lame.
I like
Hold
Jared
on.
Goff.
Patrick Mahomes.
Lame is. It's the
Lame?
Patrick. I like Mahomes. It's the Patrick. I don't like Patrick.
It's Mahomes. Mahomes
I like
is.
Mahomes.
I love
Yeah,
how
I like
that
Mahomes.
sounds coming out of
Look,
my
you
mouth.
getting harsh.
Mahomes.
I'll be honest. Geno Smith is tough. He's just ass.
Well, just
Jalen
now.
Hurts.
He wasn't bad before.
Or Tua Tagovailoa.
I like Tua. I don't like the last name. You can't pronounce it. Yeah, Tua though. I fuck with
Try
Tua.
to pronounce
Yo,
it.
Joe Burrow's tough.
It is.
Joe Burrow is
Try to
tough.
pronounce Tagovailoa.
It's Tunga.
Tunga.
Tungavailoa.
Tungavailoa.
There you go.
That's how you say
You
it.
could say that better than fucking De'Aaron.
What about Daniel Jones? Is that a good quarterback name?
It's
It's
regular.
plain Jane.
That's a
know.
very plain, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like noodles and butter, you know?
Daniel Jones.
Noodles and
All right, we're going to get to NFL pick in week
Yo,
7.
Anthony Richard is supposed to be special.
That is tough.
AR-15.
That's tough.
We should have known he was going to be a bust when he changed his number to 5. Proceed.
AR5.
Trey Lance's name is tough too. It was supposed to be great.
It's not his fault.
Yo, Dak
What about Zach
Prescott,
Wilson?
Justin Fields.
Legendary. Justin Fields also a banger.
What about Zach Wilson?
Trevor Lawrence,
Zach-
elite.
Yes.
I can't wait until Zach plays finally.
Yo, that's really. We have to start evaluating players straight.
If your
off
name is
name.
fire, you probably suck.
Jamar Chase.
Yeah,
we
you
should
knew
have
he was
known.
going to be a superstar. You knew.
Justin Jefferson,
When he got the nickname Jet, you
Jet
know,
is
it,
CeeDee Lamb. Fuck, bro. Drake London.
I'll be honest. DK Metcalf is tough.
Hold on. Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Fire.
A
Drake
star
London
was
is fire.
born.
Drake London is
Drake
different.
London's
London's
Drake London
elite.
is different.
Chris Olave.
Yes.
Bijan Robinson.
Jameer Gibbs is OD.
Honestly, Jameer Gibbs never really did it
Don't
for me.
watch tape. Just look
Rico
at the names.
Dowdle.
Rico. I always thought
Dowdle.
he would be a bust
Rico.
just because of Dowdle.
Hey, defense, Derek Stingley. You know.
He hasn't been
PS2.
good this year.
Say he fell off.
No, I'm saying that's just fire.
It is.
It makes you know, like, yo, bro, you walking up to Stingley, he's gonna lock your ass up.
Noel Williams. Chiefs.
You just ruined it.
Carrington
We had a
Valentine.
great 5-minute segment.
Travis
That was
Kelce
bad.
is fire. I
You
will
don't
say
like-
that.
you
You
don't
just
like-
went band for band on that. And you dropped that shit.
You don't
on
like
us?
Carrington Valentine?
Xavier
I
McKinney.
think just think of Denzel Valentine.
Calm.
X.
Fire. Fire.
Jair Alexander.
Should have been an all-timer.
That's a name.
Should have been an all-timer.
My God. Honest, Lamar Jackson.
All
It's a
timer.
name. It's a fucking name.
I'll be honest, Derrick Henry sucks. It really is good that he's elite.
The
like,
king.
Yeah.
He got the king.
yeah,
It
yeah.
saved legacies.
Derrick
But he needed to be elite to get the nickname.
He did.
Christian McCaffrey. Thoughts?
Tony Pollard.
Brandon Ayuk was supposed to be special.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Yes.
Different.
Yes.
Saquon
Alfred
Barkley.
Yes.
It's
Morris.
a great fucking
Seems like
name.
you need a unique name.
You
That's
do,
what it
man.
is.
LeBron.
LeBron. There's
Phillip
no, I don't know any of the LeBrons.
Lindsay.
It's a Bronco legend. He cooked your Phillip. It
Yo, not for nothing, Javonte Williams.
Yeah, solid name. That is solid.
was a good name.
Melvin Gordon was supposed to be special.
Brees Hall. Supposed to be special.
Marion Barber.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's
That's,
a
a
good
good
one.
one. That's a good one.
Old,
Stephon Gilmore
old timers,
was
man.
Deuce
Stephon
McAllister.
Whew, yo,
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs
All right,
and stuff.
we got ready?
Smells it.
We should have known.
Let's end the show on this.
Trayvon Diggs was supposed to be different.
Trayvon
All right.
Henderson's supposed to be different.
God.
Bum. Yo, he sucks.
Got faith.
Yo, he sucks.
He hasn't been good, but I got faith. Blind faith.
This is disrespectful.
He might suck.
He's a rookie.
Judkins the rookie.
Can they get him out in space? Can they not just run up the
Quinn
middle?
Sean is going to be a Hall of Famer.
Without a doubt. Quinn
Is he better
Shaw.
than Nick Chubb?
I will never disrespect my king. But just know, he will be.
Sounds like he will be
Wait,
then.
why? Oh my god.
Can't love Nick Chubb.
Okay.
Like Zach fucking
You just
Wilson.
said Quinn Sean was gonna be better than Nick Chubb.
Yeah.
It's kind of nuts.
Quinn Sean. Do you hear that name?
Nick Chubb is a
Chubb.
good
Yeah.
name.
Chubb.
Juckins.
Payne
No,
Hillis.
no. Quinn
Shane
Shaw.
Hills.
All right, let's get it.
Isaiah Crowell.
Are y'all ready?
Shut the hell up.
Duke Johnson.
Oof.
That's
David Johnson was start the thing.
Arian Foster.
Beanie
Last
Wells.
Pop Davis.
Javid Best.
Shane Vereen.
Just naming guys.
Carlos Hyde.
Gabe Davis.
Oh.
Gabe Davis.
That's a name right there.
Yucky.
Okay. NFL Pick'em Week 7 predictions. First game up to Steelers at the Bengals.
Going with the Steelers.
Clean.
Red, very quietly. I'm sneaking up.
On who?
I got 3 games on you this past week.
Oh, Todd.
I'm up 1 on you.
I keep,
He's down 6 to
we
you.
should be fucking
Or-
tied.
No,
5.
I should have 2 extra wins.
No, I just keep forgetting to pick.
Okay, well lock in.
Bro, it was 9 in the morning.
Do you know?
Do
Do
Right.
it
Denver.
do it today.
Do you know what a wise man once said?
What?
Do your job.
Yeah, dead
Are you
ass.
last?
For now.
Don't talk to me.
For now.
I got the
You've been last
Steelers.
all year.
For now.
Got the Steelers.
Don't. You know. Laugh now.
Me and him have been
Probably
going
later.
back and
Laugh
forth.
now. When you get past, I
Did-
won't laugh.
Didn't he say this to you last week? That he was creeping on you?
We
It's
tied.
to be fair,
We did
it's going to
tie.
be a week to week thing for him.
Probably.
Like I think if
Me and Dale's in
I
war
think
right
he could
now.
catch up to you
I'm
in
past
maybe
you.
after this week if you have enough different
If he
picks.
catches up to me,
or
he
in 2
catches up
weeks.
to him.
Not if I have a great week and you have a terrible week.
Yeah.
But if I have a great week, he has a terrible week.
It really
It's
sucks
still
that the
early.
Commanders lost. I would have really.
I picked
Need
Commanders.
that.
I know.
We'd have been
But
here.
I'm saying I would have had the most wins.
Shame
this
Josh
week.
Allen sucks.
Well,
He
we
could have
all
blessed
would've-
all of us.
We all would have won on that way, you know?
No, he took the Falcons.
Facts. Yeah,
All right.
he
So
went with a
Steelers,
shot at that.
Steelers.
For sure, Steelers.
Yeah. It's interesting that they're 4-1 and the Jets are 0-6. Aaron Rodgers is playing some good
Is
football.
that
right
really interesting? The Jets?
now. I
are
think it is
horrible.
interesting.
There's levels to franchises.
You
Here
know,
we go.
You know Mike Tomlin won Justin Fields, right?
Watch this. What is so
Did he?
interesting about the Jets? Why do you keep talking about them?
Because he's a Jets
No, I'm
fan.
saying it's interesting that Rodgers left them and then he's having success elsewhere. It's not that the Jets are interesting in itself. It's that the story of Rodgers
Who have the Steelers beat?
leaving. I don't care. They're winning.
Seahawks, I think?
They played legitimately the 5 worst quarterbacks in football.
Yeah, and the
probably.
Jets have played some bad comp too.
They're bad.
Yeah, well, the Jets suck.
Yeah, it's similar competition.
You know, Aaron Rodgers was there.
No way he just
You know,
said that.
somebody just said they might have been in playoff hunt.
You think the Steelers are going to do something this year, like realistically?
I think they can win a playoff game.
Okay, I'll take
Yeah,
the
I think they can.
What
I'll
if they-
take the under a 0.5.
Aaron
playoff
Rodgers,
wins.
thank God he left that franchise. That's all
When's
I'm
the last time
saying.
Aaron
We're
Rodgers won a
twins.
playoff game?
Decade.
I don't
You know,
care.
that's a great question.
He's first ballot Hall of
Genuinely.
Famer.
4
Is he a first ballot Hall of Famer?
Yeah.
No, we don't need to talk.
But when's the last time you won a playoff game?
That's it. That's it.
No,
This
like,
year.
literally.
Well, he
This
missed
year.
the last year in Green Bay. He went to the Jets in 23, so 2021.
Sheesh.
Or did he win a playoff game in 21? Did they get bounced in the first round?
No, I think they won, then they lost in the second round.
Well, they
Yeah,
went
that
to
was
the
the
NFC.
Niners,
They went to the
right?
NFC Championship.
Yeah.
That I know.
That was the Niners.
So they
game,
definitely
right?
had. I think they beat-
2021, they most certainly did lose in the first round to the Niners.
Yeah, I'm going with Pittsburgh. I think that this could be a trap game because these Thursday games have been that way.
He hasn't won since pre-COVID. Yeah. You know what's crazy?
When's the
Some
last time
people-
they just won a playoff game?
Oh shit.
Obama?
Oh, fuck.
So I think that the Bengals are going to make it close though.
I do too.
Like I think the Thursday night games have been upsets. Like we saw the Giants beat the
Take
Eagles.
the Bengals.
The Dolphins almost beat the Bills. No, I'm going with the Steelers. I trust them more.
Waste of time.
But I think Chase Brown will play well in this game. I think the
Respect that.
Steelers' run defense hasn't been all that good. And just seeing those boxes that aren't loaded, having to cover T. Higgins and Jamar Chase, I think he has a good day. Rams at Jaguars.
Going my Ramley.
Going with the Jags. Rams are banged up. Puka's not expected to play this game. Jags bounce back.
Puka isn't gonna play.
I thought he
No.
was.
I think
He's not
expected to
trying.
miss.
They said he can, but they're probably going to be safe and not
All right.
gonna
Well,
play.
if Puka doesn't play, there's no reason for the Jags to lose, right?
Devin Lloyd is not going to play. He didn't try with the team.
That's big.
This is one where I'm gonna say Rams today, and I could change my pick on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm going with the Jaguars just because I've trusted their operation more.
Jaguars are fake also home.
There, London.
London does have a lot of Jags fans. I think the Rams secondary has been pretty putrid. We
BTJ's
saw this
cooking
past
up.
week. He's playing better. We saw this past week that the Jaguars offensive line, really got decimated by the Seahawks, and the Rams defensive line can cause some issues for them. But I think that the Jaguars are more of a complete football team right now where we stand. So I'm going with them.
See how that ages.
Yeah. See how your Dolphins take aged.
Oh shit.
Bad.
He didn't have to do that.
You and I
Where'd that
both
come
believe
from?
their
He didn't
defense
have
would
to do
be
that. He didn't have to do that at all.
That's right. He can't tell me anything. We both thought the defense would be good.
Yo,
Y'all should listen to
Santos,
me
you
more,
are an
man.
asshole for posting that video.
It's okay.
They should listen to me more.
Who? It's hard to listen to you.
Dude,
sometimes. You're mean.
You're a Trey Lance truther.
Yeah, and it's not his fault. AR a little bit his fault, but not entirely.
No, AR is definitely.
Just
Injuries,
wait until Trey
man.
Lance
You ain't got
bounces
hurt in
back.
practice.
And dude, he like fucked up his eye. He's on IR.
Yo, dude,
He got hurt in the warm up.
Yeah, bro.
So did fucking
Travis
Ward.
Ward got a
He
concussion.
got concussed.
He ran into the tight end.
Yeah, dude, some dumb shit.
I mean, that's on the field.
So
shit.
Raiders at Chiefs. What is easy? It's Chiefs.
Casey.
Round table.
I hope they
Rasheed
beat
Rice
the
coming
shit
back.
out the Raiders.
Rasheed Rice, AFC Player of the Week.
Okay.
Patriots at Titans.
Patriots clean sweep.
Patriots are my lock of the week.
Taking the Patriots. You do get the, post coach bump. Callahan got fired.
Yep.
Vrabel's going back to his old team now.
It doesn't even feel like he got fired, man.
Callahan?
Yeah. It's just been non-news. Who's even their interim head coach?
Mike McCoy.
Mike McCoy.
Okay. Yeah. He used to coach the Chargers, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
I'm going to go with the Patriots. They're just a better team. Panthers at Jets.
I'm going with the Panthers. Jets just are miserable.
Worst team in the league.
Yeah.
I'm contemplating going to this game though.
Panthers, no further questions.
Nice. It's probably free, right?
I think that
Gotta
they'll
be
pay
cheap.
me to go.
Maybe. Maybe.
Maybe I'll go with you.
No,
Yeah.
You want to see your team. We caught them.
No, I want to collect a mini helmet. I have a goal.
Pay me
That,
to go to this
I
game.
want to collect all mini helmets in every stadium.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So I got to go to at
You should
least
wait
one
till the
Jets
Jets are
Giants
good,
game.
so you should put them last.
I don't know. It might be cheap to just go get the ticket and get the helmet
True.
souvenir. But yeah, I got the Panthers. Their run defense has quietly been really good over the past couple of weeks. They've shut down opposing run games. It's going to be interesting to see how the Jets play in this one with Garrett Wilson being doubtful and them needing to run the ball or have a receiver.
He's
So
back.
He's back.
with what?
It's going to be interesting to see how the Jets
You could
play.
get into the Jets game for
Yeah, no,
$55 this
It's
week.
going to be interesting because I have Brees Hall in fantasy, and I don't know if I want to start him or bench him. He's
Who's
going to
your
get
other option?
he's going to get a lot of Rico Dowdle.
Oh, Rico fucking Dowdle.
Start Rico,
Over Brees?
Mhm.
I mean, how do you sit Rico right
but
now?
Chuba might play again.
True. I don't know.
That's
I don't know
why.
how you put Rico out of your lineup.
Like Brees is gonna get touches. I just don't know if he's gonna be efficient. But
They're playing the Jets. It's
Yeah.
up.
That's
I
what I'm
got
saying.
the Panthers. Dolphins at Browns.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Cleveland here.
Yeah.
Junkins might run for 200 yards.
They
Yeah.
have multiple things going for them: the run game and then the defensive line against that Dolphins offensive line against a quarterback that can't do anything out of structure. It could get ugly. Dylan Gabriel just doesn't have to fuck it up.
No, Dylan Gabriel's
But they
ass,
should,
bro.
yeah, he was garbage.
Yo, he is
Shador's
so
way
bad.
better than him, and he gives him a better chance to win. Like,
How is he way better than him? We haven't seen him play.
Is Shador playing this Sunday?
Gabriel's
because
back.
he was better as a prospect.
It's just guessing.
Is Shador
No, I'm
playing this
not.
Sunday?
Based on what they both did in college, Shador was better than
I
him.
agree with that.
Throw the
That,
ball
I think Dylan Gabriel is whack. He cannot throw the ball past like 10, 15 yards.
He had a decent debut.
Yo, 10 is being so generous, bro. It's like
He doesn't
7.
have an arm at all.
Pittsburgh's defense also, it's a notch above. However,
We'll see. This should be a good game for
it should
him.
be. It
I'm
should
on
be.
Cleveland,
I
man.
got the Cleveland, yeah. Two outside in Cleveland. I'm straight.
He's an asshole.
He's
bro.
gonna, call for players only meetings.
know,
in-
it's
in
your
post-game.
guys'
No,
fault.
he's
Why
dumb
this-
funny. Did you see that player from the Dolphins commenting on the Tua thing? Like Tua was the one showing up late to meetings, bro.
This is rookie season.
Oh,
Jeez. Brian Flores
you
was
should be
right.
on time. You're the damn
You're
rookie.
a rookie. You're allowed to fuck up.
Oh my god.
Miami's in
Brian
hell
You were a
Flores was
freshman.
right.
You weren't late to class?
every day.
Probably.
All right,
every
You were
day.
late when you were a freshman, sophomore, and fucking
You didn't
junior
have.
and
You
senior.
didn't have. You're an asshole. 'Cause
Racially
you,
motivated.
yeah, you didn't have to do that. But yes, you're correct. I was late every
Just
day.
having broken home. Sorry, I too much realism there.
That was too much.
Are you going?
statistics.
Are you going with the Browns or are you going with the Dolphins?
I'm going with the Browns.
Browns.
Until you finally giving up.
I'm
faith
not a
in this
writer.
team.
I was there last week.
It's over.
I was there last week.
And they choked.
All right, Saints at Bears. This is Saints has been really
Saints
good.
be in games for zero reason.
Saints
At
have been in
Chicago,
a
and
lot
that's
of
why I'm gonna
games.
take Chicago.
And Spencer
I'll
Rattler's
take
been playing
Chicago.
better than Caleb Williams right now.
Spencer Rattler has been really good.
Speaks on Caleb Williams.
You have to
No,
feel
it speaks
good if
on
you're a
how
Saints
great
fan.
Spencer is playing.
Oh, that's something, isn't it?
But then when it's bet.
That's
I got you, bro. I see through him. I got you.
Spencer is better than Bo Nix too.
He should be better than Caleb in your eyes too, right?
Who?
How you
Spencer.
say who?
Spencer.
Yeah, he's playing better. You
Yes,
just said
he's
it.
playing better than him. Yeah, he's playing better than both.
You're changing your wording.
so. Wait, so Spencer
No.
Rattler is better than Bo Nix.
Yeah, he is.
he's better
So
than
he's better
Caleb
than
too.
Caleb. No,
I think Caleb has the upside to be better than him. Right now, Spencer Rattler's playing
Bro,
better
jump the upside. Yeah,
than Spencer Rattler has been the third best quarterback of that class this year,
This is like
without a doubt. He's been awesome.
Dude, what the fuck's wrong with you?
What did he do?
He just said some nut shit.
How not?
No, I don't even want. No.
I don't even. I hope
I
they
just
didn't
think
hear
that from Caleb, bro, the ceiling is not there yet. He hasn't reached his ceiling. I think Bo Nix has probably reached what he's gonna be.
Do I want to know what he said?
No. It's not even what he said. It's the action that went along with it.
Riv,
All right.
What the
Put two and two together.
Do we all
Right,
have the
bro.
Bears here?
Yeah, for
Got the
sure.
Bears.
Do you have your
Chicago.
Spencer Rattler stuff?
I have the Bears here, but I think Spencer's going to play well. I mean, the Bears defense has been pretty awful, especially against the pass. I have Rattler starting in my leagues where my quarterback right now is on a bye week. Like, Josh Allen's my quarterback. Rattler's going to start in his place. Like, I think he's going to have a good game.
You're part of the Rat Pack?
Is that the nickname for them? Whatever their nickname is,
Gotta throw that
I'm
out there.
part of the Spencer Rattler fan club.
Type
Like,
shit. He's gonna have a sophomore
I'm
slump.
betting on him. I think it's going to be solid. Not everybody sees his Stroud.
Oh,
Eagles
not
at
everybody wins playoff
Vikings.
games. You're right.
You're right.
You're
He's
right.
special.
You're right.
You know?
I know he's
Not
special.
everybody's him.
Yeah, I bet he isn't.
Eagles at Vikings.
I contemplated.
Nigga, we could lose.
I'm done.
we can lose.
The reason why I picked the Eagles though is
We
because
need to
the
win.
Vikings run defense is vulnerable, and also Carson Wentz, JJ are both kind of hurt right now. Like Carson Wentz has a serious shoulder
We
injury.
don't know who's starting for Minnesota.
I do think Saquon has his best game of the season. That's why I'm going Philly.
Minnesota, you've been able to run on them. You've been able to low-key run on
You said
Philly
both
as well.
quarterbacks hurt?
Both quarterbacks are hurt, though. Even with Philly's struggling offense, I think they'll be able to do enough.
I'm going with the Philadelphia Eagles, who I think they're going to get back on track here. Giants at Broncos.
I'm taking my guys.
I'm with you, bro. We're
I'm
here.
taking the Broncos, too. Giants had a great win against Philly, but
here?
I think the Broncos get it.
Stop.
Are you here, bro? Because
I'll be
I don't
here
know if
with
you're
you,
here,
bro.
bro. You be shit talking Bo Nix a little bit.
Wow.
A little bit.
I laugh. If you take that as shit talking, that's fair.
All
That's
right.
fair.
Thank
if you take
you.
that as shit
Thank
talking,
you.
he's funny. He's
What's funny about it?
He
Every
makes
once in a
funny
while,
jokes.
he'll throw some shit like, all right.
It's like he's funny. It's a little joke.
You
joke.
say some
No,
actual
he's
blatant
done.
disrespectful
He-
shit.
I
Like
never
what?
blatantly just disrespect Bo
Like the
Nix.
crazy thing about it when you sit back and think about it is that Bo Nix rookie season is better than
Oh, shit.
every single Jet quarterback season in the history
Not
of
Joe
their
Namath.
franchise. Joe Namath never threw 29 touchdowns.
Don't care, won a Super Bowl.
He really never threw 29 touchdowns.
He was
think
playing
so.
with plumbers.
He was one of the first quarterbacks to throw for 4,000 yards. People weren't doing that. He was. Go to your
You
research.
really are holding over dear
Joe
life.
Namath. Well, the Broncos should win this
Give
game.
me Denver.
Yeah, I got
Give me
Denver.
Denver, man. They locked in right now.
Colts at Chargers.
Going with the Colts.
Yeah, I'm surprised the Chargers on Splash
they're
Sports
favorite.
are favored.
They're home, right?
They are home, which makes sense. But
Dude,
the
they
Chargers
don't have
are,
home fans.
They could score against the Colts though. Like the Colts defense is fucking garbage.
the Chargers are. They're.
We're gonna get more Indy fans than Chargers fans.
Probably right.
Not wrong.
Hey, Justin Herbert, this is what they pay you for.
So
I keep not taking into account that Madison Beer changed vibes.
pressure.
Just some news about the Chargers right now. Joe Alt on Playing Sunday said, "I'm not going to say I can or can't. I'm just going to say that, like I said, I'm back on the field right now, and we're just going to continue to progress and see where it means for me going forward."
Got the
Sounds like an
Chargers.
offensive line statement.
I got the Chargers.
He did not practice today, but he was working off to the side.
Okay.
So he is back on the field. If Joe Alt plays,
That changes
I have the
things.
Chargers.
It definitely changes things. I
If
have
he
the Colts
doesn't
for
play, I don't have the
I'm
Chargers.
taking the Chargers either way. I'll
might-
take the upset.
now. I might take the Colts either way.
Like the
Honestly,
Chargers,
the Chargers are the favorites.
yeah, they are.
I mean, upset to us.
And also, there was this comment that Zaire Franklin made about Herbert that I guess people just are taking it and they're spinning it as like Herbert motivation to like win this game. I'm kind of falling for the narrative as well. So I think that, I think that the Chargers win this game. I really have a lot of faith in the offensive line if Joe Alt is back, that is. Because against the Dolphins, they were like down to like the fourth stringers.
they were-
like
yeah,
it was
yeah.
cooked. They should be healthier this time around. Packers at Cardinals.
Packers should win this season.
No way the Packers lose, right?
No.
Brother. It's like that every week. You think they
No.
won't.
But the Packers are
Is
going to
Kyler
win this
Murray
game.
playing?
It might be Brissett again, but I mean, does it change things?
Not much. Give me
Brissett was
the
really good
Packers.
against the Colts.
He was, but we've seen these Cardinals quarterbacks come in for one game and be decent.
Josh
We've
Dobbs.
seen the Packers take
Dobbs.
these type of teams lightly.
I just want to face like a good team right now.
The Packers could barely get by bad teams.
I want to be in prime time. I want to anticipate a game.
You got to earn
You're really
prime
not
time, my
used to this
boy.
shit,
Well,
huh?
they're in prime time against the Eagles later in the season.
You're not used to this shit, huh? This primetime shit. This shit
Well, I am. I
different.
watch the Chiefs all the time. So
No, I'm talking about your team. Stop it. Stop it.
Chiefs,
The
prime
Jets
teams.
don't
So-
have any
so-
primetime
we had
games.
so many
Yeah.
last
So
year.
the Chiefs are your team now.
Sure.
Bet.
Yeah, the Packers
Actually,
have
that is-
Arizona, Pittsburgh, Carolina, and Philly week 10.
They showed so much love
Oh
to
my gosh,
me.
they're not doing shit.
Yeah. All you do is glaze.
Shout out them. I got the Packers though. I mean, we spent too much time on this. We're going with the Packers,
Almost lost
right?
to
Yeah.
So take
Bengals.
Arizona.
Nah.
Why not?
Because I've said like 3 weeks ago, I'm done. I have to go to the Titans.
But it's not Kyler Murray no more. It's
I
Jacoby
really
Brissett.
don't care. Like losing to the Titans, I don't care
Okay.
who wins. Yeah, like it's fucking insane.
Commanders at Cowboys. I got Washington.
Dallas.
Terry McLaurin, if he plays, it makes me feel much better about
This
the pick.
is the hardest game of the week for me.
Is CD back yet or no?
He's
He
expected
is.
to play.
He could play, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking idiot.
He mentions Terry McLaurin, not CeeDee Lamb.
Joke of a guy. Mentions the 35-year-old and not the 88. Like, are we fucking kidding me?
The Commanders
Like,
desperately need him more.
wait till 88 get back.
Pickens has been valid. He's been like a top 5 receiver in football statistically.
Wait till 88 gets back.
Like Jaden's throwing to nobody. Like McLaurin makes a huge difference.
Jaden can throw the
Not saying that CD doesn't. It's just that the Commanders don't have another
I'll be honest,
receiver
bro. Like,
right now.
Real shit,
a great
like,
receiver.
Bro, Terry wasn't on shit when he was playing.
He was
Yeah,
hurt.
He was coming back from.
He's 32.
You know,
No, that's
He's
also not
30.
true, bro. Not on shit is cap.
He
Not
wasn't on
on
shit.
Not
bro.
on shit is cap, bro.
He wasn't on shit.
Jaden low-key missed him on 2 bombs.
Okay, that's fair. That doesn't
Debo was
show up in the
also
stat.
banged up. He wasn't 100% in the game against Chicago. Now he has a shorter week. I'm taking Dallas.
I'm taking Dallas,
I'm-
boy. Wow. I'm a funny part.
I'm a game time decision, man. I don't know.
the
This
thing
is a
is,
tough game.
Dallas's defense is going to let up 40.
It's gonna be a
The defense is
shootout.
not
The
good.
Commanders might let up 50.
The Commanders' defense is not as
You can't stop
bad
Dallas,
as
The
Yeah.
Commanders' defense, they can get a
Can't
stop.
stop Dallas, bro. Dallas offense.
Dallas
Dallas'
offense.
defense is so much worse.
Dallas
Dallas put up
offense is
40 on
crazy.
Green Bay.
Yeah, but Bobby Wagner's a Hall of Famer.
Oh, fair enough. Can't
Yeah.
argue that.
Michael Parsons is too.
Sure. Falcons at 49ers.
I'm taking the Falcons here. I think they stay hot. I think the Niners at home, though, going to be a tough game.
I like this game.
Too many injuries for the Niners.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
every
the
week.
story
This
of
is
their
a game. Purdy questionable, Kittle questionable. If both of those guys play, I'm probably going San Fran. But
GTD
Their receiving
decision.
core is decimated. Pearsall, Jawan Jennings, Kittle's not back
Kendrick
yet.
Bourne's been hot.
IU.
Kittle's-
Yeah,
Bourne's
it's right now
awesome.
the receiving core is like Kendrick Bourne, DeMarcus Robinson,
They've been able to move the
Tongues. So, I don't trust the Niners right now. I got
I'll
the
go with
Falcons.
the Niners in this one. I'll take the Niners.
even if Purdy's out,
Yeah,
Doesn't really change anything.
They played some real good football. Ignore. That was rage bait.
it's
They
stupid.
played some real good. I'm
Beat the
glad you
Rams.
said it, not me.
Yeah,
they
he-
played some real good football, you know?
Oh, Mac had them competitive.
Yeah, and what about the Packers?
I'm not talking about them. I'm
What
talking
about the
about the
Packers?
Niners.
Packers. Just what about them?
Like, what about the
Like
Packers?
the guy that when you had Jordan Love ranked above Purdy, though, didn't
what?
you?
What are you saying? What are you trying to say?
Why are you trying to bring in the Packers into this?
Because like you talking about, it doesn't matter who they play. Well, Jordan Love has played, and you're struggling,
and they're
fucking struggling.
3-1-1.
And it's the ugliest 3-1
It
I've ever
is a
seen.
bad
They literally are.
3-1-1.
They're gonna have home field advantage in the playoffs right now. If the season ended, you do know that,
Well,
right?
the season never ends this early. That's why
All
you
right,
guys don't
and they're
win.
gonna get better because they're getting Jaden Reed. Christian Watson could play this week. You know that, right?
Christian, okay, and he can not play next week.
Well, Christian Watson is healthy. Just watch your mouth.
You don't stop.
Okay. I have the Falcons. Buccaneers at Lions.
Detroit.
I'm taking the Buccaneers, man. They just know how to find a way to win. Dude, I love the Lions. They have been mid against great teams.
No real riders on this show no more. We fell off.
It's a week-to-week thing.
Week to week riding? It's not that with me. I ride no matter what.
You're not a Lions guy. You're actually
you
a
are.
Minnesota guy.
You're a Lions guy.
I am.
I'm trying to keep you on your path.
The Buccaneers play really great against them. Actually beat them last year.
They did.
They got to get their revenge. Detroit.
They do have to get their revenge. However, Buccaneers are kind of moving diff.
Detroit. You saw Detroit fans low key in the comments like, "Yo, what happened, Drew?"
I did see that, but I ended up choosing them regardless, and I was wrong. Everything I said actually was right.
Well, you've been wrong every week.
Brother.
No offense. No offense.
Bro, how many wins you have last week?
I don't know. I don't think it
You've been
matters.
wrong
I'm
every
up.
week.
For now.
Stop saying that, bro. You said that every week.
And I'm getting closer and closer every
Well, how
week.
much were you down from me last week?
I was
6?
down, no, because now I'm 5, so I was down 8.
Okay.
He is getting close. He's catching up to you.
He is.
Like
Okay,
you're
okay, we
acting.
have to
You
stop.
also forget what my name is.
What we have to do is stop acting like he's so much ahead of me.
No,
That-
he just won.
I'm one ahead of
He's
you.
catching up to you.
But I was
guys.
also
we gotta
like,
stop
I
letting
was
it-
two behind you last
We
week.
keep letting him just get off the break. Like
Brother, I was 2 behind you last week. Now I'm up.
you're only up because I forgot to pick Denver.
Whose fault is that?
It's my fault. You're not beating me because you're better than me. It's
That's
my
what it's
fault.
saying. Well,
it's my fault. This is on me.
Do
it's on me.
your
I'm shooting
job,
myself in
River
the foot.
Brown. Do
That's
your
all I'm
job.
saying. I'm
Do your
shooting
job.
myself in the foot.
Can you do your job?
I'm going Detroit.
I'm
Big
going Detroit too.
All right. Fuck, we're here again. We're here again.
Okay, I'm going with the Lions too. I think they bounce back. I'm gonna adapt.
Wait, why are you
pounce
picking Detroit?
I'm picking Detroit
Those are
because
your biggest enemies.
they played well against the Kansas City Chiefs. I thought that situational football and like penalties and the drop really cost them from this game being probably one possession game going down to the wire. And I think the Buccaneers, they're dealing with their own injuries. Their entire wide receiver core is injured. Then you have Bucky Irving, who probably is not going to play.
Mike Evans is questionable.
Mike Evans might play, yeah.
Maybe he does play. Hopefully, that'll be good for them. And then the defense, Benjamin Morrison. They have another corner that's hurt. They have a secondary that's pretty decimated. So I think that the Lions, they should be able to move the ball with ease. And not saying that the Buccaneers can't move the ball. It's just their defensive front is a bit tougher to handle than the Bucs defensive front. So that's why I'm going with Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last game on the slate, Texans at Seahawks.
Seattle. I think Texans can make this an interesting game,
I
though.
wonder if you're gonna ride.
Yeah.
What? You know who I'm riding.
Monday Night Football too. This is good.
Seattle has been a bad home team under Mike McDonald. We talked about that in a few weeks.
Monday night?
They have one loss on the road, I believe, in Mike McDonald's tenure.
They're like 5-8.
But they're at home. They're like they have not been
Drew,
good.
walk me through your analysis on this one. Seattle's defense a little banged up.
They're banged up.
Their
Texas defense is still
is not,
great.
though.
Secondary, yeah.
CJ Stroud offensive line dog shit.
I like what I've been seeing from Houston recently.
Look.
Nah, I've
Walk
been
with
here.
me.
I've been here. I just think
You gotta
Seattle.
walk with me one more time.
I'm just not feeling it this week. And honestly, the way that you've been talking shit, I want your team to actually rot in hell.
Oh my, because bro, you
So
used
it's
to ride
personal.
with me.
I did used to
And
ride.
now you giving me these funny. And you work. You know what it is, bro? You care
to
about
me.
winning too much.
Yeah.
You're not fun anymore. You're becoming him.
Do you know what that?
And I hate that you're
Do
becoming
you see
him.
what being
How
fun's
the
got
fuck?
me? It's gotten to you clowning me over being stupid.
Because you're no longer my bro. We used to have fun here.
I was having fun.
We used to
I
have
had
fun.
too much fun, and I'm in last.
I used to be in
so
last. It
fun's
was fun to
dead.
me.
It's not fun. I got people calling me stupid. So much, like they think I don't know a damn thing of what I'm talking about. I gotta lock in.
All right, you know what?
The Falcons game saved legacies. Quite simply, it did.
All right.
The
fine.
Dolphins can rot in hell, man. I was so close.
Is there only difference this week? Cowboys Commanders?
I don't know. I think it is.
Okay.
I'm going
Might
Houston.
change
I'm
last
going
minute.
CJ Stroud. I believe in the 2 games he just played. He's gonna have a big game on Monday, and I'm fucking excited for what the fuck he's gonna do to Seattle. And I cannot wait for
You
the
said you
shit
might
he's
take
gonna
the
do.
charge.
The Seahawks are going to win because
taking
they
the
have the better
talking
quarterback.
about this guy.
They have the better receiver. They have the better coordinator
What?
offensively. And they have a defense that's going to get after
What'd
CJ
you say-
quickly.
What'd you say first?
Sam is a better quarterback than CJ
He's playing
Stroud.
better than CJ Stroud, definitely.
Shut your mouth. I didn't ask for your input.
Well, he's right.
Bet.
Is he not?
Bet.
Was CJ Stroud on your MVP list?
Wait a minute. Because there's a few guys playing better than Drake May. You took Drake May over them, right?
Is there how many? Like 4?
It's a good amount.
Really?
Yeah.
How
Sam
many?
Darnold's playing better than Drake May.
Okay.
You took Drake May over Sam Darnold.
Sure.
Same logic.
Is CJ
Don't-
Stroud in the top fucking 20 on the MVP list, Riv?
Yes.
Okay.
One?
Yes.
I'm
Top
taking
20?
JSN as MVP over CJ
That's
Stroud.
fine. He's probably top 10.
CMC for sure.
Probably top 10. Does the Jets have more playoff wins than CJ Stroud in the last 10 years?
They don't.
So shut the fuck up. How about that?
Honestly, good logic.
Shut the fuck up.
And he was pretty
Shut
great.
the
in
fuck
both.
up.
How does that help your
Shut-
Darnold versus
shut the fuck up.
CJ Stroud debate?
Darnold doesn't have a playoff win. He can
Sure.
shut the fuck up too.
He's cooking.
That's fair enough.
Drake May doesn't either. Shut the fuck up.
Oh,
So you
how
have
dare
one.
he?
And
Shut the fuck up.
So win one playoff game.
No, win
That's
2.
2.
Win
My
2.
bad. My bad.
We got
My
2.
bad.
2 on the board. Jets, 0. Drake,
0.
0. Darnold, 0. Add that all up. 0. Don't
When
speak
you
to me.
go on Pro Football Reference, does it say on the top playoff wins or no?
I don't know. You tell me, Jets fan. What does it say for you?
It doesn't. It says Super Bowls. The Jets have one. Do the Texans?
Oh, you fucking...
The Texans have a Super Bowl?
Huh?
They got a Super Bowl? Yeah, stupid. Yeah,
Yo,
dummy.
You make me sick.
Yeah.
You make me
Yeah,
sick.
you got... Where's your Super Bowl?
I have one.
All right.
We won last year.
Texans.
You got it there. You brought us that weak-ass Super Bowl from Joe
Stupid,
Nathan.
dummy.
That weak-ass Super Bowl.
I
He
can't
wasn't
believe
even born.
he just mentioned a Super Bowl in the 60s.
Yeah,
That's
he's
just
Talking
pissing
about
me.
a playoff win. Who gives a shit?
What do you mean?
Sam Darnold lost 40 off that.
You won one playoff win
Two.
with CJ Stroud, and he's been fucking mid for 2 years.
You won too. Why do you keep saying one?
Yo, Del,
Yo,
stop.
real shit. Hold on. How
He's
many
done.
Justin Herbert won?
Keep it a sec.
How
You're
many
just
Justin
mad because
Herbert
I
won?
was right about Drake May versus CJ Stroud.
I don't
You're
give a-
just
yo,
mad.
I wasn't even
Because
mad
you were
about that.
clowning me last year when I said it, and
not
now it's
mad
the
about that.
fucking truth.
I'm not mad about that.
Okay.
I want your logic
All right.
to stay sound.
All right.
You agreed with him. Stay sound. Sam
All
Darnold
right.
be playing better than Drake whack ass May too.
He's sure.
So keep the same.
They were
logic.
all of them were
Drake
my
May's not
MVP.
whack.
I know. I just had to add that in there.
All of them my MVP list. CJ Stroud was in the top 700.
Yo, but you're not using context and it's gross.
It's fine. I hope these MVP fuckers get a playoff win or two. I hope so.
Is CJ Stroud making the playoffs?
Possibly.
Probably not.
They could.
Possibly.
They could.
They're not winning the division.
I mean, if
Probably not.
CJ had
Close.
that weak ass schedule Drake had, probably.
Weak ass schedule.
Shit's garbage.
He beat the fucking Bills. You're good.
Lost to the Raiders.
So
Oh.
what? Week 1.
It's the worst team in the league right now.
No, it's not. The Jets are.
And that is how you win an argument.
Okay, so it's gonna be an interesting week of football. That's gonna do it for our week 7 picks. We'll see you guys later. We'll be back here
Why'd
on
you put the
Friday
Knicks stuff on today?
because I'm in a basketball mood. That's why.
I know we started with basketball. I was sick.
Yeah, that's why. And I like this shirt. I like this hat.
TikTok.
I just bought a TikTok shop for sure. And I just bought a Knicks hoodie that I'm looking forward to. It's an Essentials Knicks hoodie.
Oh, bro.
They're collab. They
From Kip?
collabed.
They collab
No,
with all
from
the
Fear of God.
Okay.
all the
Yeah.
NBA teams. Everyone's
Yeah,
got
they didn't
essential.
have the heather color,
They
which
have
kind
this
of
fire
pissed me
ass.
off.
Did you spend like
varsity jacket.
$500 on that hoodie?
I spent $170.
It's not bad. Not bad at all. They got a varsity jacket with the Knicks fire. I think
Yeah.
Cat had it on. Woo!
Kids shit is expensive
Yeah,
though.
that shit probably like $1,000.
I think I was there when he wore it.
I think you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that
Yeah.
shit is different.
Yeah, but I fuck with kids. It's just they be taxing. Bro.
Yeah.
And they launched the NFL collection, but they don't got no Packers shit on there. They got Giants and Niners.
Those
and
are the marketable
Bills.
teams, you know?
Yeah. Well, Packers are a big market, so I
They really
think
are.
they would have had one.
Maybe
but
no stars.
I don't know. And I wish they would have. I would have bought it. But that's gonna do it for this episode of Pick a Side Podcast. Next episode, Eastern and Western Conference NBA predictions, along with our NBA award predictions. That's gonna do it. You guys can follow us on Instagram at Pick a Side Podcast and on TikTok as well. On Twitter at Pick a Side Pod. We'll see you guys next time.